Thanks for subscribing. Good evening, sports fans. Happy Tuesday, one and all. I hope we're all doing fantastically well. In a time of change and uncertainty in management, we have Pep Guardiola leaving Man City. We've got Maresca joining Man City. We've got Jose Mourinho returning to Real Madrid. We've got Michael Carrick being confirmed at Manchester United. There's one thing that is certain, and that's A1 Ward not winning any trophies at Edinburgh City, but still keeping his job. How are we all doing? Happy Tuesday. Welcome in, everyone. I hope you're doing fantastically well. How are we all doing? It's a pleasure to have you all in. First of all, I want to say a massive, massive thank you, Kev, with the raid. Thank you very much. The United City FM very kindly raiding before we'd even got off the starting screen. So apologies that you didn't get the warm welcome that I would have hoped. But it's a pleasure to have you all in. Kev, thank you very much for the raid. I enjoyed the stream earlier. I hope the remainder went very, very well. Welcome in, Raiders. If you don't know me already, I am A1 or Josh, or call me whatever you like. I've been called worse. We are currently managing Edinburgh City FC. We're in season 10. We haven't won a single piece of silverware yet, but we've got a pretty good tactic on the go at the moment. This could be the year. This could be the year. Also, a massive, massive thank you to Matt for the resub, renewing that season ticket before we'd even got into the intro. Hot off the mark, hot off the press. Thank you very much, Matt. I really do appreciate that Prime subscription. Jack Plays Darts with a follow as well. Welcome in. It is a pleasure to have you. We are going to catch up with everyone right now. I'm not going to lie. I have absolutely hammered my dinner before getting on here. So it is going to be a race to see what happens first. Our first game or the indigestion. I don't know. One of them's going to happen. Well, both will happen. We'll see which one's first. Let's see how many of you wonderful people are in already. Let's catch up with everyone. I hope you're all doing fantastically well. Happy Tuesday. And where did we start? Scubs was first through the door. How are we, Scubs? I have seen that we have a number of our Scottish contingent in this evening. What do we think of the Scotland squad? I've not seen it yet. I've just seen that it's been announced. Are we happy? Are Scotland going to win the World Cup? What do we think? Scubs, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Matt's not far behind. As I said, thank you very much for that 10-month resub, Matt. An absolute hero. Again, enjoyed the stream earlier. I really did. I know FC was frustrating you. I did have to work away in the background when you changed over the game. It was a bit of Fall Guys, wasn't it? But a pleasure to be able to stop by. I hope you're doing well, Matt. Wave's in. How are we, Wave? Happy Tuesday. How has your week been so far? I hope it started very, very well. Mr. Scotsman, 4 through the door. There you go. Top 5. I don't mind it. How are we, Mr. Scotsman? Again, same question. What do we think of the squad? Bedders is here. How are we, Bedders? Another stream I thoroughly enjoy. We've got so many streamers in. I'm enjoying all the streams. I promise. I do enjoy them all. Bedders, how are we? Enjoyed the co-stream with Mad Atta yesterday. I know Bongo was featured as well. It was the two of you that we live. I really, really enjoyed it. How are we, Bedders? Happy Tuesday. Thank you. I do have I will, spoiler alert, there is for those that are in the Discord, you know already, there is a video going to be coming out, I think tomorrow, around this tactic. And Bedders already gave a little bit of a seal of approval on the start of it. So thank you for that, Bedders. Thank you for taking the time. Desmano's in. How are we? Good evening, Mr. A1 Ward, sir. No, you don't have to call me, sir. You do have to raise your hand when you speak in here, though. I'm only kidding. Desmano, how are we doing? Happy Tuesday. Hope your week started very, very well. It's the week off, isn't it? It's the week off. Have you started the DIY jobs at the moment, or have the feet just been well and truly up? I mean, deservedly so. How are we, Desmano? Afternoon all. See the squad announcement for the side that will win the World Cup this summer. England haven't done theirs yet, have they? They haven't. No, I didn't see the squad. I've seen that it was announced. Sadly, Clark's a dinosaur, says Scubs. Kelly, Hanley, Ralston and Dyke should have been dropped. Okay. Blair, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. How are we doing, Blair? Thank you very much for the kind words about the YouTube series. And you said you were going to stop by, and here you are. So thank you very much. A man of your word. How are you, Blair? I hope you're doing very, very well. How are things going in Edinburgh? Better than they have been. So we are looking like we're going to have a good season. It's all going to crash and burn, let's face it. But at the moment, it's going very, very well. How are we doing? Bong says, crikey, look at all you lot in here. See, do you know what? I reckon there's a queue at the door. There's a queue at the door now. We open up the door and it floods through. You're all here very, very early. Bongo, how are we doing? Happy Tuesday. I enjoyed your velvety tones in the background of the co-stream yesterday. Bowie, Findlay, Miller and Milne. David Bowie plays football. I'd have them instead. Che Adams needs the bin. He's useless, really. Okay. Pacey Quaker, welcome in. How are we doing? Happy Tuesday. Any darts this evening, Quaker? Is it a bit of darts? It's usually a Tuesday night, isn't it? Is it Tuesday night? How are we, Pacey Quaker? I hope you're doing well. The man who's going to lift the trophy in July. Who was that, Bedders? Who was that? I've missed that already. What, Tuchel? Is that Tuchel? I don't know. Anyway, we've got the fantasy code in the chat there. It's also pinned at the top of your chat somewhere. I don't know where. Somewhere there. If you want to get involved in the fantasy, get yourself in. Well, I see 4 of you already in there. Look at this. Hot to it already. Let's get a big table of managers in there for the fantasy for today's one. Let's get it done. Let's have a competitive one. FM with John, welcome in. I hope you're doing very, very well. Young sir, I appreciate that. I don't feel it at the moment, but thank you very much. How are we, John? Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing very, very well. But it says they have about as much hope as Scotland lifting it. Who? Oh, Germany. Right, okay, there you go. There's me picking my team. And there, I've now caught up. Thank you very much, Kev. I really do appreciate the raid. The United City FM. If you're not following already, you are putting yourself at a disservice. A phenomenal football manager, content creator, a very, very lovely individual. Has a fantastic save going. It was originally with Worthing. It was Worthing, wasn't it? Please, someone correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it was Worthing. Did lose the job, and the series has now changed to Betrayed, and is now managing Lincoln currently, unless anything's changed, but I'm sure it hasn't. I know it is. I know there was talks of a bit of stagnation with Lincoln, but I'm fairly sure it is still there. Correct me if I'm wrong. Viva, Sass, and Kai in from the raid as well. Welcome in to you wonderful trio. I hope you're all doing very, very well. Happy Tuesday. Pleasure to have you all in. Thank you for coming over with that raid. Kai, how are we? Happy Tuesday. Evening Raiders, look at this. Look. That's why they've got a sword. Look, they're swinging it in the right direction. Still absolutely love this intro, Blair. I do too. I'm not sure if everyone does. It is a little bit long. I really, really enjoy it. I enjoy it, Blair, and I'm glad you do as well. Skep says, I can't wait for England to do things that I'm not going to read out. Fall out of the group stage. Okay, that's not going to happen, Scubs, but it's a pleasure to have your opinion. Grant, welcome in. Some copyright going on here. The common people at the moment isn't any of that. No problem with that one. It was just the Fratellis? Is it Fratellis? Why have I forgot? It is Fratellis, isn't it, Chelsea Dagger? How are we, Grant? Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing very, very well. Maresca Ball, come on, sit here. Thomas, welcome in. I hope you're doing very, very well. Happy Tuesday. Pleasure to have you in as always, in from the raid. How are we doing? G&G's here. How are we? I know, was it on the stream? I was just going to say on stream, but it wasn't on stream. I saw it. I saw it on TikTok. There was an outrageous VAR decision in one of G&G's games. How are we though, G&G? Happy Tuesday. I hope your week started very, very well. How is life in Italy? But most importantly, how is G&G? Matt's seeing how everyone is. Grant up the Spartans. Love it. Did you see that East Kilbride won the league? I've seen Cy Ferry at the front of all the celebrations. All the comments just saying, of course, Ferry wants to be front and centre. Also, that screamer scored at the end of the intro video is actually against Spartans. So have that, Grant. 2 more to go until the bat is raised, is it? 2 more. Had my first full break from a walk. I needed it, Matt. It's important to listen to your body. So if you need a rest, take it. But you've been absolutely smashing the new routine. I have the utmost respect for you for doing it. Conte's gone too. Oh, has he really? Wait, what? Has he? Jose to Madrid? Well, have I just? Is it breaking? Is it A1 news? Is it A1 news? Yeah, Jose has gone to Madrid. Mr. Scotsman, what was the has he to? Is that to Conte, I'm assuming? Jack, thank you again for that follow. Jack plays darts. I appreciate that. As you can see, I'm very far behind. It's a pleasure to have you in. I hope you're doing very, very well. By the way, we need to sack those stewards. I've just seen it. We have a streak on the pitch, a 10-stream streak from Pacey Quaker. Thank you very much for the company. I really do appreciate it. And he's just been joined on the pitch. The man at a 5-stream streak. Thank you very much for the company. You absolute hero. First through the door, of course. Oh, right. Have we employed any stewards? We've got another one. Scubs with a 55-stream streak. Thank you very much for the company. I really, really do appreciate it from you all. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. Hala Madrid. Better get Madrid top back out. There you go. I'm Maresca through and through. Do you think he'll do a good job at City? What do we think? Is he going to do a good job at City? Kermit, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. How are we doing, Kermit? Pleasure to have you as always. I hope your week started brilliantly. Bongo's got the Kiwis out. Mr. Scotsman's got the fantasy link in the chat. There are now 5 people in there. Get yourself in there. Exclamation mark fantasy. It is at the top of the chat somewhere. Get yourself in. Let's have a big table today. Let's see who comes out on top. Get your teams in. There you go. We have Super Scott McT. Of course we are. Urban Mammoth. How are we? I hope you've had a brilliant week so far. It is a pleasure to see you. Good evening all. About to head to the gym, but should catch the last hour. Well, smash the gym and it'll be a pleasure to see you back here. I'm very unhappy with the squad. We won't win it, but we will get further than England 110. I would actually put money on it. I would put money on it. Blair's getting in the Discord. You love to see it. DIY well and truly underway, but quite a few breaks. I think that's how you should do a week off, Desmano. Little and often. Wave says, wait, A1, if Pep goes, would his coaching staff leave as well? I do not know, Wave. I do not know. Unfortunately, I'm not the one making the decisions there. I'm not sure. I guess it would probably depend if he's going to go straight into a job, wouldn't it? Because I imagine his coaching staff would probably follow him somewhere, but I don't imagine he's going to go straight into another job, do we? I don't know. I don't really know what job would work now. Spain, I guess, would make sense. But I mean, they don't need a manager at the moment. I don't know. Scubs has gone for a career path quiz. We'll get that on the screen. I couldn't remember which ones we done last stream, so I'll put the first one up. If we've done it, just shout at me and we'll replace it, because I do have a replacement one. Love me embedded and mad at a Windrose action. Exactly that. Wave says, I need Colo Torre and Linda's staying. Right, okay. Pace Quaker says, happy Tuesday, mate. No darts tonight. Chill at an FM tonight. That sounds like a good Tuesday night, Pace Quaker. I like it. It is usually Tuesday you play darts, though, isn't it? Pep's Baldy. Not a fan of Pep. They ruined football. Well, there's an argument for it. Certainly ruined the Prem. Desmano says, Clates mentioned on his stream earlier today that he's decided to rebuild fantasy from the ground up, so maybe next week, and therefore no update for it this week. Desmano, thank you very much for the update. I was briefly in Clate's stream earlier, but I didn't hear that update, so that's good. That's good. John Plays FM, how are we? I hope you're doing very, very well. Enjoyed what I saw of the stream earlier from Dagenham and Redbridge. Good evening. The real Slim Shady John is here. Well, I guess we should all stand up. How are we, John? How are you doing? Happy Tuesday. And the Mad Hatter is first through the door. Of course he is. How are we? Our local resident pirate. We've got a few of them in here. How are we, Mad Hatter? I'm venturing up that hill twice in quick succession. It was. I heard you. I heard the breath getting slightly heavier in that morning. That Madrid morning today, but what a beautiful morning it was. I appreciated the video as always. Viva, multi-platform supporting as always. Cracking tunes indeed, both Fratellis and common people. Viva, welcome in over on YouTube. Absolute hero. The multi-platform support is greatly appreciated. Wave said, did you see the outrageous Arsenal VAR review yesterday? Havertz nearly broke a Burnley's midfielder's knee. I've seen it. I agree that I think it should have been a red card. I don't think it was as bad as the replay looks. I don't think he's really put a lot behind it, but it is a red card in my opinion. You can't do that. You can't do it. G&G says, conspiracy in Italy to stop us. I'm great, thanks. There you go. I mean, we've seen it before, G&G. We've seen it before. The corruption is happening again, and this time it's against Cagliari. Miss Scotsman says, didn't get the house we wanted. They accepted an offer this morning before we made ours. Oh, that is a shame. But as you said, it was going to fly off the market, wasn't it? That is a shame. Is it something that are you actively looking to move, or was it just that was a house that you really, really wanted? Is it something that you sort of hold fire on until something comes up, or are you actively in the market? What are we thinking, Mr. Scotsman? Yeah, 100%. I believe we all got to believe in our managers. The site's not working for me for some reason. Anyone having issues with fantasy at the moment? I know we sometimes do, but I think a couple of refreshes should fix it, Wave. But if anyone knows a fix, get it in the chat. He didn't do a bad job at Chelsea, in my opinion. No, I wouldn't say he did at all. I'm confused by the Johns. Who's Welsh John? Welsh John is John Plays FM. John Plays FM is Welsh John. There you go. He says me. Madat says, okay, I'm in the fantasy. Going to be lurking while I play some plate up with the missus. Well, there you go. I hope you plate up to a acceptable manner. Have a great time. It says fantasy is closed. It is not. People are flying in. I think you just need to do some refreshing. 20 because I can. 20 what? 20 what, John? Thursday and Friday are the darts nights. Sorry then, Pace Quaker. It started with a T. I thought it was Tuesday for some reason. I don't know why I had that mistaken. Matt says, my breathing sounds horrible even if I stand still because I have a double deviated septum. But yeah, thanks for making fun of my serious medical condition. Hey, I didn't say it sounded funny. I just said I heard it picking up a little bit. I know what a walking Mad Hatter sounds like. I know what a walking up incline Mad Hatter sounds like. I've seen enough of these videos, Mad Hatter. Don't you worry. If it was a different coloured team than straight red, you think it was just because it was Arsenal. Of course we'll yeah, maybe. Scum says, if only City were better over the season, eh? Shame. Miss Scott says, now we aren't actively looking. We took a punt. Exactly that. If you see something, then you've got to go for it. Waves in now. You love to see it. Ripley, Josh, you stinky little stinkman. Okay. Everyone take a walk. Right, is he going to go? Is it? He's here forever. He's here forever. Ripley, welcome in. I hope you're doing very, very well. Happy Tuesday. I did have a serious concerned look on my face. It turns out SpongeBob was just dancing over the whole time. Bennett, thank you very much for the bits. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Absolute hero. Ripley, how are we doing? Happy Tuesday. It's a pleasure to have you in. Smakaya, got you tabbed up. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. I hope you're doing very, very well. And I hope the 24-hour stream went excellently well. I was lurking throughout large parts of it. I saw some hell divers. It was my first introduction to the game, and that was very, very interesting. But yeah, I hope you're recovered and it went very well. Madat says, yeah, right. Well played. Okay, adios, muchachos. Enjoy, Madat, enjoy. Bob, dude, you absolute hero. How are we doing? Evening, everyone. Have a great stream, Josh. I've got a busy evening, so I'm unable to watch, but much love all the time. Well, thank you very much for stopping by, Bob, dude, and for the kind words on the recent video. I really do appreciate it. Wave says, I mainly blame on our draws we had versus West Ham, Spurs, Everton, Sunderland and Chelsea. There you go. That'll happen over a season. Brighton 2. That goes a while. It really did, Bedders. It really did. Get sticker slap, nerd. Yeah, there you go. Does he ever leave? That's what I mean. I just thought he was going to L dance on my face for the rest of the... no, wait, I forgot to choose Shea Lacey. Ooh, Wave, who have you gone for? Oh, hang on. How's... Hang on, have I put some people in there that shouldn't have been in there? Oh, no, they're all in there. They're all in there, fine. Oops, sorry, just back from sorting something out with Twitch. No worries, Matt, no worries. I hope you got it sorted. Scub says, you missed it, Matt. I just got a career path in about 0.3 seconds. We've not had it yet, don't you tell porcupines. Glad it's not the weekend, essentially. Not too bad. Glad it's not the weekend. Why is that, Ripley? Thomas says, I'm okay, really ill the last few days, but I think I'm getting better now. Well, I'm really glad to hear that you're doing better, Thomas. I hope that happens as quickly as possible. Is it just a bit of flu, or is it anything else? But I do, yeah, really hope you're feeling better. And it sounds like you're on the mend, which is good news. Wave says, is there a way I can reset my choices? Or no, I low-key forgot to choose share. No, they're locked in now, Wave. They're locked in. Ripley's getting a nice coffee because it's so nice out. There you go. Enjoy it. Enjoy it whilst you can. Waves had a stinker, trusting in my choices. Out of left field, I captain young Shayad. See, Desmano, you're just rubbing it in now. You're just rubbing it in. Right, should we jump over to the game? We've got some Football Manager action. And it's going to be a good one. We are going to not rush through games today, that's for sure. And I know what you're thinking. I usually rush through games. But we have 5 games until that cup final. And the cup final I am going to be saving for Thursday. So they're going to be 5 games. No, Mr. Scotsman, I'm going to start Thursday's stream with the cup final. So yeah, I'm just going to mix it up today and just take it a little bit slower. I don't know, I think it was just a bug my brother brought back from college. Oh, well, I'm glad you're on the mend. My Twitch is bugging. Again, I have a 20 stream streak. I can't share. Oh, I see. Right, okay. Change from the norm. Desmano, not rush through games, just the one continue today then. Yeah, well, we just, sometimes. Ripley says, just a very annoying weekend in which I couldn't relax at all. Had a friend in town, which was great, but also just had some very annoying stuff with documents and stuff I had to send out yesterday that had to be in order over the weekend. That doesn't sound like a very relaxing weekend at all, Ripley. It sounds like you're going to enjoy the week more. How dare you? Usually smashing through the games. Might be able to get to FM26 tomorrow. Really, Wave? Okay, or later tonight. Did you enjoy your half-season trial then? Just ordered Chinese for dinner. Well, Kai started a conversation that we need to have. What is everyone having on their Tuesday night dinner? I reckon I had a full dinner. I reckon I chewed twice. I just inhaled it before I came on the stream. But devil's in the detail, Kai. What was the order? I'm very, very jealous. What did we order? No, I want Chinese, me too. Well, I said, yeah, I loved it. I was second, but got slapped by Swindon. Well, I'm sorry about that, but I am quite happy. 4-0, steak, egg and halloumi. You're smashing that keto stuff, Mr. Scotsman. How is it going? Are you finding it easy to stay consistent? Let's jump over to the game screen. And let's play some Football Manager, ladies and gentlemen. Still me. Hello. Homemade peri-peri chicken kebabs. Love that, John. That is good stuff. Yeah, pretty easy so far. Nice. Sweet and sour pork, chips, rice, chow mein and a chicken curry. Kai, done that properly. Career path, don't you worry, Scubs. I'm on the ball sometimes. Drogba, my favourite player. What a player. There you go. Well, we've got the emote. Desmano says, going to be cooking up a fish curry. Sort of Thai style, but very much Desmano style. Desmano does lovely dishes. Whilst we are doing the career path quiz and catching up with the save, get yourself into the fantasy, ladies and gentlemen. We have 8 people in there at the moment. Let's get some more. Let's get it hotly contested today. So, career path quiz. I'm going to put this one on the screen. I'm not sure if we've already done this one. So tell me if we have, and we will replace it. But it is coming onto the screen in 3, 2, 1. There you go. Barcelona, Spurs, Ipswich on loan, Galatasaray on loan. Don't know. I think we've done this one, haven't we? We did have this, yeah. We did. Pacey Quaker did get it correct with Dos Santos, so did Mr. Scotsman. Mr. Scotsman getting it right before saying we've already done it. He just wanted to make sure he got it right. Right, okay, let me replace that one then. I couldn't remember when putting them up if we'd had that one. So let's get rid of that. Get that one in there. There we go. Because said my brother was named Jonathan. Exactly, you are right. I remember now. I do remember. Right, okay, so had this yesterday, yeah, I think. As a Chelsea fan, he was my favourite. I don't know, can't get the staff these days. Someone getting sacked in the morning. There you go. Right, okay, the actual career path quiz now. I was just testing you lot. Here we go. It's coming onto the screen in 3, 2, 1. There you go. So we have Feyenoord, Excelsior on loan, Chelsea, Lille, Hertha Berlin, and Botafogo. And Botafogo being the last one, I believe, anyway. Thomas Rolls is in there. Quick as anything. He has got it. It is, in fact, Solomon Kalou. It is indeed. Congratulations, Thomas. And we are going to steal those points, Scubs, unfortunately. We will be stealing those points. Another hero, by the way, he was indeed. Well done, Thomas. Absolutely smashed it. Right, let's have a look. So, last stream, it did go... Not wayward, but we did lose our first games since using this tactic. But we did have some very, very convincing wins. We beat Falkirk 2-0 in the league, a double from Tech Shearer. We absolutely battered them, by the way. Absolutely battered them there. We followed that up with a 5-1 win away at Dunfermline. Hat-trick from Cliffy Hightower. Lancashire on the score sheet. Tech Shearer again. Tech Shearer, actually, I'll show you in a minute. He is top scorer in the league from centre mid. We did get our first loss with the tactic. We lost 4-3 against Robbie Keane's Espanyol. They had 10 men from the 45th minute. It was a very, very frustrating one, to be honest. We were 2-0 up in 5 minutes. We just threw it away. 87th minute to lose it. Really, really frustrated by that one. Robbie Keane just going with that 4-4-2, and it worked. Unfortunately. But we followed that up straight back to winning ways with a 5-2 win in the league. We went 1-0 down and thought everything was about to go wrong. But another 2 goals from Cliff. Johnson getting on the score sheet. Mackenzie, Tech Shearer. It was another dominant display. 5-2 in the league. Then it was a 2-2 draw at home against Hibs. And if I'm honest, we felt a little bit lucky to get a point. Here. Ibrahim doing fantastic work from wing-back. 2 assists. Lacey and Lawson on the score sheet. Stats look like they were in our favour, but I didn't really feel in control of the game at all. Hibs was always going to be a tough one. They've been up there every year. We'll take a point there. We then had Dunfermline in our Premier Sports Cup semi-final, and we got ourselves into a final. Another absolute dominant performance. Robbie Stockdale, is that? Was he a goalkeeper? Am I thinking of the right person? Was Robbie Stockdale a goalkeeper? I think I remember Sheffield Wednesday. David Stockdale was the goalkeeper, right, so I don't remember him at all. But yeah, we beat them 3-1 away. Not away, it was at neutral, it was at Hampden. So we got ourselves to a final. We then beat Ange Postecoglou's Atalanta 3-1 in the Europa League. 2 goals from Cliff and a goal from Tobias. And then it was a loss in the league. And Ross County are absolutely flying. They've beat us twice in the league now. Cher Lacey getting sent off very, very early, which we were frustrated with. And then we just got absolutely dominated. Ross County are currently top. Gary Caldwell doing a fine job there. But our last game before today was away at Aberdeen. And we managed another domination, really. A 3-0 win. Mackenzie, Lancashire and Lawson. So, where we sit in the league table, we are currently second by a point behind Ross County. They have beat us twice. 2-1 and 3-1. Rather frustrated with that. We do have a game in hand, however. It is against Hibs. So, it's going to be a very, very tough one. It is going to be Hibs away. So, we'll see what we can do with that one. In the Europa League, looking really, really good. 5th at the moment. We did lose that game against Espanyol, who sit above us by a point, but we're looking really, really good to progress there as well. And we've got a cup final. We've got St Mirren, who managed to knock out Celtic on penalties in their semi-final. So, we've got a very, very good chance at a first piece of silverware. We are going to kick off Thursday's stream with that one. That's not going to be played today. We are just going to play these games coming up. Right, let me have a catch-up. What do we have? So, loved Carlu, Drogba and Malouda days. There you go. Loved him at Chelsea. That's good. Today or generally? What was that, John? What was that? What was today or generally? Bob Do says, anyways, got to go, or I'll be late. Much love all the time. Sorry can't be here, and sorry can't leave you tabs, as I normally do. The player awards tonight for Brighton men's and women's team. Bob Dude, I hope you have a brilliant evening. David Stockdale was the keeper. Thank you, Pace Craig. Played for Darlow, Fulham, Sheffield Wednesday, Wickham. There you go. Ball knowledge, if I've ever seen it. John plays, feels like he's been here for ages. 1 to me. Welsh goat. What do you mean, Scubs? I'm confused there. Cal, welcome in over on YouTube. Evening, Josh. How you doing, mate? I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing? It's a pleasure to have you in. Happy Tuesday. How are we doing, Cal? Wave says, anyone know if G2A is trusted for FM26 keys? I do not know. I do not know. I just go through Steam. Buying FM26 later tonight. Love that, Wave. Right. Is anyone else going to get into the fantasy? Because we are about to get into a game, ladies and gentlemen. I will just quickly show you those player stats. So at the moment, we've scored the most goals in the league. We've scored 36 this season. But if we have a look at the player stats, Teixeira is top scorer in the league with 11 goals in 13. Cliff is second with 10 in 13. And then, 9 and 7 after that with Hibbs. I mean, Lawson and Lancashire are knocking about as well. We also... Tobias is top of the assists with 8. Ibrahim joint second on 6. I mean, we're just absolutely flying at the moment. Absolutely flying. Defo search cheapest option though. Can you mind the name? But there's a site you can compare Steam key prices. I see. Okay. Cal says all good. Thanks, mate. Long day, so time to chill and watch the 8-foot striker of yours. There you go. And that's before he jumps, Cal. Well, I'm glad you get some time to chill. Long day now over, Cal. So get your feet up. Get yourself a beverage in hand. Soft or not. Whatever you choose. Excellent tour, my lads. Love that, Mr. Scotsman. G2A is relatively legit. Make sure it's a Steam key and not an account, though. Right, I see. Okay. I got Epic Games. Sorry, yeah, of course. I remember you saying you're getting it through Epic. John says, can we all drop the whole who's the better John? We are just our own person. I'm sorry I made an account very similar, but I'm sorting it. No need to sort it. You've got your name. There is different names. We just have 2 Johns. There's no problem with that, John. You keep being John. Is there any deal? Is a good site for looking up deals? Oh, I see, Ripley. There you go. Self for Life, how are we? Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Looks like I missed a lot last Thursday. This was mostly done on Saturday, Self for Life. So we stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. It's got a link in there for a price comparison. So you be John. Exactly. 2 John. We're not going with that one, FM with John. We're not going with that one. If you're looking up epic deals, then you're kind of in trouble. Okay, sorry, John, I can't, mate. I need you both to fight it out. You two in a cage in Blackpool in GTA. I'm being John, just not so close to the other John. Well, I mean, you're probably being John in different parts of the country, I'd assume. Different countries, actually. Right, let's get into a game. We're going, is it away to Mulder? We're going away to Mulder here. We do have a lot of unregistered players. By the way, there are some... I'm going to save it at the moment. But there might be some shocking deals happening. So it's going to be in January anyway. So we'll wait. We'll wait at the moment. Smash Mulder, please, says Viva. John just finds it funny. Anyone seen the GTA cost? Isn't it going to be like $100? Scrubs, we probably won't go with that. But yes, so we are going to make some deals in January. Put it that way. Some players are going to be leaving that probably might be a little bit of a shock, but it is what it is. It is what it is. We might be cashing in on some players. Put it that way. I've seen pre-orders for €70. Oh, okay, that's not that bad then. That's not that bad. Rest of the island teaming up on Port Wee, Scotland. Is it Scotland versus the world tonight? Is it? No, we'll have no nation-based wars in the chat, please. No, please. Walter Wardadini. Who is Walter Ward? I don't know who that one is, Dave. How are we, Dave?
Thanks for the follow.
Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing very, very well. Enjoyed the stream earlier. I hope it went very, very well. Howls90, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. It's a pleasure to have you in. Happy Tuesday. How are we doing? It's fine. We have a Trigger Happy Donald on our side. There you go. There you go. Right. Mr. Lawson is going to drop out. We are going to go with our killer today, I think. Dave says we can go top by goal difference if we win our game in hand. Dave doing Dave things and winning. And winning. Some things don't change. Some things don't change. Right, last call for anyone to get into the fantasy before this game. We are going to start the game now. We are going to start it right now, but we will hold fire if anyone wants him. Great people, fantastic people, the Scots. My dear mother was Scotch. Right, okay, let's get into the game. A good whiskey. There you go, right, okay. Game time, ladies and gentlemen. We're going away to Mulder. We have been very, very good in Europe. What about Kingwin? Anyone know? That was meant to be Trump. I knew the reference. I knew the reference. Don't you worry. Come on then. There's a hair on my cup. What is that? That's not pleasant, is what that is. Right, okay. We need to hope that this luck modifier today is back how it was the first time. Oh, they're very, very narrow. We are going to absolutely exploit these central areas. These wide areas. Because we have enough players in the middle to not worry about that midfield. We're going to get overrun in midfield, but we've got a lot of bodies in the middle of the pitch. We are going to make use of those wide areas. I'm telling you for free. Scubs is top Scottish. There you go. There you go. Right. Let's get out there. Let's see. Let's see if... oh no, Lawson's not playing today, is he? I was going to say, last time we had this, Lawson was stood next to Cliff, and it looked absolutely outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. Right, I'm going to lock the fantasy entries just whilst we play a game, so none of you can get on any hat-tricks. Although, let's face it, you can't pick Mulder players, so you probably won't have any worry of a hat-trick. John back on top for now. John could always sway me. There you go. Right, come on then. Come on then, let's make something happen. Early doors. That is not what we need to happen. Win that ball back, please. Well done, Tech Shearer. Here we go. He's going to shoot. Oh, he does, and it's a good save. A good save. Ripley says, are we going to manage Scotland too once the international management update is out? I'm going to do some videos on it, Ripley, but as for the stream, I'm probably just going to keep doing what I'm doing. 26th, Scubs. 26th. 26th it's out, and it does sound really, really positive. So there's going to be like a standalone mode where you can just jump in and play a World Cup, but it's also going to... Oh, Victory! Victory puts us 1-0 up. It is, yeah, this month, Scubs. Next week. So it is going to be a standalone World Cup mode, so you can just jump in. I think it said jump in 2 weeks before, and you'll have 2 friendlies and then go straight into a tournament. That will update closer to the start, where you just start straight at the start of the tournament. But it's also going to integrate into your saves, so that you can now just jump in and be an international manager. You don't have to start a new save to do that. Next Tuesday, exactly that. Viv says, Mulder, the Man City of Norway. 2 of the richest men in Norway have been sponsoring them for years, hence why they have way too big a stadium. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Cal says, where's the accent from? I've been trying to work it out for far too long. Cal, have a guess. Have a guess. I don't really consider myself to have an accent. But have a guess, Cal. Where would you place it? Where would you place it? Not Spain, Wave, no. Como estas? Right, so question. See teams that aren't there this tourney, are they out the new mode? I don't know. I don't know, Scubs. Actually, I know that it's licenses for all of the teams in the World Cup. I don't know if then there'd be additional ones. Cliff! Oh, it's a good save. I nearly fist pumped that as well. Easy. You're from Tory. Right, brilliant. Devon-ish. Cal, a little bit further up. I'm not that far down. Do I sound that southern? It's a bit further up than that. American, surely that's close. Ripley says, I'll be very curious what the World Cup branding will look like. It's something like a 2030 or 2034 World Cup. Very true. Miss Scotsman says, they won't be in the World Cup mode, but should be in the full game, I think I see. Southwest, but not as far as Devon. Like Wales, Ireland, and Northern Ireland. I see, okay. You can manage other nations? Look at this. We've got knowledgeable people here. Darwin. There's apparently a screenshot of them playing Gibraltar. Okay. I like it. Viva says Britain. That's a good start. No, I'm originally from Swindon. I'm Somerset myself, so I wasn't too sure. Oh, so not a million miles away. Yeah, so I'm still Wiltshire. I've just moved out of Swindon. Well, Welsh in Somerset. I see. From Sweden, no, Swindon. Bongo's knowledgeable, just not on FM. Yeah, knowledgeable of everything else. Or a lot of other stuff, to be honest. Fair enough. Gibraltar sass. What was Gibraltar? Right, go on. You will have international management and current saves too, G&G. That's what I'm quite excited about. Because I'm not thinking for this save, because I'm not moving anywhere, but I'm thinking job centre to glory. We could end up at a country. It might be exciting. Might add to the series. Cliff, of course, wins the header. Now get forward. Get in the box, Cliff. Get in the box. Now stick this one on his head. Ooh, nearly. To Textura instead, we just can't get on target. Can't get it on target. Love a roundabout. We've got enough. We've practiced roundabouts, put it that way. Ripley says you can pick any team in your own save, but in the actual World Cup mode, you can only pick the 47 of the 48 qualified teams. I see. Not moving anywhere. Sack next stream. Well, yeah, not through choice. We're absolutely flying at the moment, though. Look at these stats. We're absolutely flying. My beloved Japan. Why can't you manage Japan? Even though the J-League was licensed? Bizarre. Why can't you manage Japan? What's the reasoning there? Wish I never bought this game. Yeah, why can't we manage Japan? Licensing issue. Okay. I wonder why. I wonder what... Yeah, like Mr. Scotsman said, considering the J-League's it. Right, are we going to concede just before the break? No, well done, Hardy. Good hands. Weird licensing issues, apparently. Japan FA are somehow worse than the SFA. Same reason some of the kits won't be accurate. Japan's always been tricky with licensing. FM getting the J-League was a miracle. Okay. Fair enough. Right. I want us to grab another goal here. We're not going to change anything at the moment. As have Brazil. Literally owned by Sega, which makes it even worse. Crazy cow. It is crazy. Right, we need another goal here, really. I don't like one goal leads. You all know that. We have been dominant. We just need to, yeah, make that dominance shown. There you go, just giving it to Little Jack. I like that. Like mental miracle that no one saw coming. Who scored? Victory scored from a corner. Good ball across. Cliff's under this one. There we go. We make it 2. 11 goals in 11 matches. Cliffy Hightower, what a man. What a man. Tobias. I always go with Tobias in the fantasy. I decided to go with Ibrahim today. Of course. After next week, they better get their finger out to work on FM27 properly. Well, there's no hurdles anymore. Fong says, right, good sir, and you wonderful lot off for now, and then I'll be back when I'm home and on the PC. Get home safe, Bongo. The worst bit of the day is done. Get yourself home. Right, come on then. Let's grab a third. Let's make a statement here today. We've got Celtic next, so we could do with playing well here. We could do with a clean sheet. That's what I want. Oh, I thought we were going to win that one, but there is a good bit of play from Mulder there. That's a good ball as well. Ball across. Good defending there. Who's 12? Sasquatch. Baba Ganoush. As Mad Atta said in his stream the other day. Anyways, I'm off seeing you at Wave. It's been a pleasure having you in. I hope you have a fantastic evening. Come on then. Let's make something happen. Switch it. Well done. That's a good ball there. Punch it into the midfield. Here we go. Get going, Tobias. No, we're going to let Lacey do the hard work today. Get into Cliffy. Oh, no, Lacey's going to go himself. Oh, nearly a rebound there as well. Just couldn't get to it. Couldn't get to that one. Oh, that's sloppy. Let's end the highlight there. That'll do. Yep. Good stuff, FM. Good stuff. We didn't need to see that. That was fine. We didn't need to see that at all. Right. We are playing very, very well here today at the moment. Very, very well. Win this header. Win this header all day. Well done, Baba Ganoush. Right, ball across to Ibrahim. Great ball. Now square it. There we go. Cliffy's under that, of course. Oh, that is fantastic. Cliffy not trying... He was facing the wrong way. Instead of trying to do something stupid, he just nods it down to Lacey. He's getting better and better, is Cliff Hightower. His decision-making's It's improving massively. Look at this. It's a great little nod down. Lacey takes it first time. It's 3-0. Mr. Scotsman says, Friday's rebuild video just needs editing. Was a tougher one than I thought. Love that, Mr. Scotsman. I love that. You're on it with the videos. Absolutely flying. I told you we were going to make great use of these wide areas. They've not been able to handle our wingers and then wing backs getting past them as well. They've really not been able to handle us today. Let's make some changes. Let's rest some legs. I know we have a few players that aren't registered, so they naturally get rested anyway. But let's make some changes. I think let's get Feathers on for the booked texture. We don't want anything silly happening there. You can screen for me, Feathers. Let's get Alvarez on at wing back. And that'll do, I think. That'll do. Get out and make a difference, lads. Go on. Show me what you got. Catalan only Barcelona rebuild. Oh, no, I couldn't keep Gavi and Pedri. Was heartbreaking. Why? Where are they from? Where are they from? Where? What?
So now you're going to believe us. So now you're going to believe us. So
what?
Now you're going to believe us.
Why is he...
We're going to win the league.
Well, we just conceded. We just conceded. We have a terrifying Winnie the Pooh just creeping up behind me there. That is quite horrifying, to be honest. But we are going to win the league. Bedders, thank you very much for the bits. I really appreciate that. I am just going to quickly... where do I have that? Is that... No, that's all the audio sources. Where do I have... Alerts? Here we go. Stickers. Let me just move that up there. I'm just going to make that smaller. There we go. So now it can go behind. There we go. Now it can't go behind. I think we got the horror version of Winnie. Exactly that. We've all seen the film. But yeah, I've just put that now. So that now can't go behind the camera again. But that was terrifying. Thank you very much for the bits, Bedders. I really do appreciate that. We're going to make some changes. I'm not happy that we conceded there. But I was quite terrified. Kermit's gone. Kermit, I've not got that yet. I've got it on my list though. I have got on the list to do, Kermit. Don't you worry. I've clipped up the bit of the clip. I just need to get it uploaded. Apologies, Kermit. No, it will get there. It will get there. It will. I'll make sure of it. Bedders, there we go. No scamming. No scamming. Right. These changes are looking like they've worked against us at the moment. Here come Mulder again. Luckily, he's blazed that one. No worries, just checking. It will be there next stream, I promise. That is a promise, and I'm a man of my word. I will make sure. Oh, Gavi's from Sevilla? How do you say that? I know Sevilla's the club. Pedri from Tenerife. I see. Okay, that is gutting. Right, we got away with one there. We got away with one there. Moving swiftly on. Right, this is not going well. We're going to change something in the moment. Mulder are going for this game. I am going to... Get that down to cautious. Let's waste some time here. This has got a little bit silly all of a sudden. Got a little bit silly all of a sudden. Slowy, how are we? I hope you're doing very, very well. My eyes are up here. My eyes are up here. How are we, Slowy? Happy Tuesday. How you doing? Oh, they're through again. Oh, good save there, Hardy. Good hands. Good save. Right, let's get this over the line now. John, it could be. It could be. Right, I think that is job done there. Frustrated to concede, but it's another comfortable win. We have got it over the line. Let's add the points on whilst we're here, because I do usually forget. So let's just get that on straight away. And then we can reopen those entries if anyone is wanting to join. Just parked up at the golf club, so just stopping in. Well, thank you very much for stopping in, Slow. I hope you have a good round. I hope you have a good round. Playing loads of golf at the moment, aren't you? On the PS2 and in real life. Who got man of the match? Cliff. There we go, Cliff. So let's apply those points. There you go. There we go. Right, let's get straight into it. My car absolutely reeks. And I've not let one rip. Brilliant. Reeks of farts and I've not let one rip. Open a window. What's my favourite bird? I'd have to probably go with a kingfisher, Ripley. What about yourself? What about yourself? Self-Life says, don't know why, but when I play FM and the team I face grab a goal back and then another highlight shows, I get very nervous. Me too. Because momentum shifted. Owls rule, all owls. I do like an owl. That puts us up to 3rd in the table there. We're up to 3rd. We do have Celtic in 3 days' time. This time at home, we beat them 3-0 away. So let's hope we can do it again. Where did that goal come from, ladies and gentlemen? I wasn't massively paying attention because of the Winnie the Pooh haunting that we had. Was it a ball over the top? I'm just trying to be mindful of any tweaks we need when we from where the goals come from. My wife's my favourite bird, and yes, she sat with me. There you go. There's some brownie points. Being richly rewarded for dazzling displays. I like that. Yeah, we're flying. How pleased are you? Yeah, proof's in the pudding. Cliffy Hightower's great at football. Don't know who that is. Don't care. Get out of my face. Someone did a career quiz. They did, Matt. They did. When I wasn't here. I'm also a big fan of a simple cardinal. See, we don't get cardinals here. Well, if we do, we don't get cardinals close to me. I'm hoping to see one when I go to America, which is in 4 weeks now, which is crazy. 4 weeks to the honeymoon. White-tailed eagle, 100%. What is the white-tailed eagle? Is that the sea eagle? That is sea eagle, isn't it? Also, did you beat Sevilla? We beat them 3-0, Self for Life. We did. We beat them 3-0. The only game we've lost in Europe, we lost 4-3 against Espanyol. Blue Jays also great? Yeah, 100%. 100%. We are flying. I mean, that money comes down quick, doesn't it? Do you just call them sea eagles? No, I mean, it is white-tailed eagle, but I mix up eagle. I don't see them very often, but that is the eagle I have a picture of. My probably the picture I'm most proud of taking, actually, was of a sea eagle when I was in Scotland. Can I see the stats of that match? You can indeed. Just have a look who was in here. Ryan McKenzie against Aberdeen was 3rd in goal of the month. The Sevilla game you want to see, of course, my friend. Let's have a look. There you go. Away in Sevilla. We didn't have much of the ball, but we did have a lot of chances. Hat-trick for Cliff, of course. Got the job done. And if I'm telling you all, and there is a video coming out tomorrow evening around this tactic, if I'm telling you how this tactic works, is that the wing-backs cross the ball to a big striker. 2 from Tobias, 1 from Ibrahim. Assists for both of our fullbacks, all onto our tall striker. Perfection. Cliffy boy is killing it. He is indeed. Came close to so many grouses on the last hike. Don't know how you have the patience to photograph them. I haven't got any pictures of grouses, actually. Pheasants, but I mean, it's very similar. Very impressive. I was happy. So do we, to be fair. I just had to Google. Oh, I see. Okay. I see. Right. Oh, birds in general. Viva, so I do occasionally go to things like hides and stuff, but that's not really what I do. I walk a lot. I do quite long walks at the weekend, and I only tend to take pictures of birds on my walk. I don't tend to wait around much. I know that to be really, really good at bird photography and to get the best pictures, you need to be waiting around for hours. I don't typically do that. I do occasionally go to hides. But yeah, the majority of my stuff is just whilst walking, so it's just by chance that I come across these things, to be honest. So there's not actually a great deal of patience. It is mainly just luck. Birds in general, I see. John says, oh, Josh forgot to say, in my offline save, Edinburgh don't let me loan anyone. Hate it. Why is that, John? Why is that? Ripley says, Josh might be a nerd, but he's not a giant nerd. No, exactly that. I'm basically the cool kid of the nerds, you know? In that group, I'm the one that they all want to be like. But how are we doing? I hope you're doing very well. Welcome in over on YouTube. First time for me. I discovered the series randomly. Really like the Scottish League. Watching you from France. Good luck for the future of the series. Well, thank you very much for stopping by and saying hello. It's a pleasure to have you in. And I'm glad you're enjoying the series. How are you doing? Happy Tuesday. Vivi says, yeah, fair. I only use my phone for photos as well, which doesn't have the quality. No, I mean, phones are good these days. You can get some good photos with phones. Obviously, like the zoom's the issue with a phone. That's why I got the camera, because of course, I mean, the likelihood of you coming across a bird close enough that you don't need to zoom is where then the devil's in the detail. No good enough. My players apparently. My players, no good enough. Your players aren't good enough, John. Is that what you're saying? Moriel, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing very, very well. The only interested birds I can see from my house are cranes. See, that is very, very interesting. The wetland centre I go to, they've just the cranes have just had chicks. But the only time I see them is at the wetland centre. They're not sort of native to close to me, Moriel. So I'm actually quite jealous of that. I'm quite jealous. Look, he just keeps getting better and better. I mean, I know he still doesn't enjoy big matches, but at the moment, he is the big guy in the match, so it doesn't really matter.
Thanks for the follow.
Sir B, thank you for the follow.
club.
Welcome in. It's a pleasure to have you. I hope you're doing fantastically well. Happy Tuesday. But he just gets better and better. Look, everything's getting better. Finishing's improving. First touch is now up to 11. Technique. How is it you look at what it used to be? I'm sure you can do that, can't you? How is it you check, like, what it's got? Work rate's now up to 14 as well. Strength at 16. This guy's an animal. He really is. Adam loses it. Is in. How are we doing? Adam, I hope you're doing fantastically well. Happy Tuesday. It's a pleasure to see you. How are you doing, Adam? How are we doing? I've got a few things to look at with Twitch tomorrow when I'm at home. Got affiliate, so thank you all. Matt, congratulations on affiliate. Thoroughly deserved. Got there. Well done. If you need any help with any of the forms or anything, just give us a shout. Stick it in the Discord. Loads of people will be able to help. Wanted a winger? They said no. What winger? What winger were you going for, John? Blair says, hey, Josh, I had to go out, but I'm back. How's it going? Well, it's a pleasure to have you back, Blair. It is going quite well. We've only played one game so far. We just beat Molde 3-1 in the Europa League, which puts us third in the table. We are just about to play Celtic at home in the league. We beat them 3-0 away, and we're just admiring our wonder kid here at the moment. Adam says, not too bad, thanks, mate. No complaints for a Tuesday. Hope all is well with you. I'm doing fantastically well, and it is made a hell of a lot better, the fact that I've seen your wonderful name pop up in this chat. I'm glad you're doing well, Adam. Matt says, I did the forms. It's the channel points, etc. I got to think and set up, but I'll do that tomorrow. Well, as I've said, yeah, if you need any inspiration, give me a shout. Also, stick it in the Discord. We've got some wonderfully creative people in this phenomenal community we've put together. So, yeah. Lean on people. People are helpful. Mostly, anyway. Right, so let's get into the Celtic game. And it is today, actually. We've got Celtic. Where are they? I know they're struggling in the league at the moment, aren't they? So they are, well, they're fifth. They're struggling for them. So we looked at it. Last year, they won the league by 30 points. And I think they lost 4 games all season. I'm fairly sure they lost 4 games. They did. They lost 4 games all season. This season, they've lost 6 already. Crazy. 2-0 against Ross County. They lost 2-1 against Rangers. We beat them 3-0. They lost to Hibs, Hearts. Ross County are flying, by the way. They just keep beating everyone. Who have they got today? They're at home against Dunfermline, so that's a win. That's a win. Dunfermline is struggling. Who have they beat so far? Well, actually, they beat Ross County 4-0. This game baffles me sometimes. What on earth is that all about? What on earth is that all about? Dunfermline have won once this season. They beat the league leaders 4-0. FM is weird at times. It is weird at times. Right, we're going to give it a save because I see lots of people complaining about crashes. So we're going to go Rise of the Capital. We'll give that a little save, and then we are going to get straight into this game. I mean, we're an hour in, and we're 2 games in. We're only playing 5 today. We're going to have to slow down, ladies and gentlemen. I'll get a nosebleed in a minute. Slow down, I know. I'm out of breath. Right, okay, so... Sideline Steve back on the bench. Borshie's injured, so Johnson gets back on the bench. We don't need a keeper on the bench, so we'll get Fetty today. Let's distract you. What you have for dinner? So I had a pesto chicken pasta. I did. So yeah, lovely stuff. Bit of red onion, bit of mushroom. Lovely. Made some for my lunch tomorrow as well. Chase and Lamely, welcome in. I hope you're doing very well. Happy Tuesday. How are you doing? It's a pleasure to see you. We've won. Winning would imply that we've played more than one game. We've only played one, but we beat Molde 3-1, so that's good. And overall, I think, I don't mean to get ahead of myself. You know me, I'm a modest man, but I could be the best to have ever played this game. I don't know. It's looking good, put it that way. It's looking good. Sounds lovely. Did you make it? Oh, no, I made that. Mrs. A1 did not make that. That is one of my specialities. Yeah, chop up red onion, chop up a whole pack of mushrooms, chuck that in, chop the chicken, get that in, loads of seasoning. Bosh. There you go. Next instruction, give us your 26-man England squad. Go on, we'll get going. Good, suffering for a transfer window. How's you? That is the best kind of suffering, though, isn't it? I do enjoy a transfer window. I've been umming and ahhing whether I take my laptop to Football Manager on the plane to America in 4 weeks' time. Bed has told me that Mrs. A1 might not be very happy if, whilst over the Atlantic, I'm doing press conferences, but needs must and all that. Needs must. 26-man England squad. No, we can't go through that, can we? If someone does it first, I'll join him. Anyway, what I was going to say is about players that are going to be leaving the club. Gosh, we're having apple and sage pork steaks with some cheesy mash and veg. Bedders, you need to stop flirting on a Tuesday evening. She'll be asleep anyway, right? Mrs. A1 can't really sleep on planes, no, but she'll be watching films. Root, welcome in. I hope you're doing very well. Happy Tuesday. We've all been rooted, ladies and gentlemen. How are you, Root? How has your week been so far? And also, how are the Harchester getting on? So, looking at who's going to leave. Benini is leaving. He's going to Luton. That's already been agreed. I can't remember how much we're getting for him. We signed him for 650k. I think we're getting 250. So, yeah. Economics with A1, as usual. Almeida, we're trying to loan out. He's a very, very bright spark. A bright talent. But he's just not getting the game time. So, I'm looking to get him some minutes elsewhere. Who else? Kukurea, we are looking to get gone. He just hasn't played. And he's been moaning about it. And he really kicked off. So, we're going to get rid of him. We're going to look to make some profit after signing him on a free. Now, the one that might be a bit of a shock, and you're all going to come after me again like you did with Alfie Babbage, who actually, let's have a look how he's getting on this season. We'll see if I was right or not. He's still at Al Hazam. No, he's fantastic. No, he's a phenomenal footballer. Yeah. Okay, you lot might have been right. Scored 13 goals last season, 17 in 22 this year. Justice for Alfie, you broke him. Yeah, he just didn't fit the system, did he? He didn't fit the system, that's the thing. I like a big man. 5'9" is not the striker we need. We could have kept him and played him on the wing, but the thing is, we ended up with instalments getting like 9 million for him, so he's got us out of a bad financial pickle. But anyway, the next one, what might be 17 and 22? Yeah, all right. It's the Saudi League. You take it with a pinch of salt. The other one, I think Will Lancashire, we're going to potentially look into moving him on throughout January. Now, he's done nothing wrong. He's done nothing wrong at all. He's been playing quite well. He's scored 2 goals in the Europa League. Sorry, that's 2 assists. He scored a goal in the Europa League. He scored 3 from 7 appearances off the bench in the league. He's been okay. But we signed him on a free. He's not really getting a huge amount of minutes. He's regressing as a footballer. And he's worth between 8.2 and 9 million. I think if we can get like even 7 million off of a free transfer, I think it just makes financial sense. Let me catch up. Route stuck in traffic. Well, you drive safe, drive sensibly. God damn. What was that, Ripley? What was that? Matt's just had chicken nuggets and tomatoes for tea. Small, easy meals. Happy days. There you go, Matt. Winning. Chasen says, talking food, found the tastiest little morsel in Iceland in town yesterday. Chicken and mushroom pot noodle coated chicken tenders. That was a lot of words that made a quite tasty snack. I bought them for a giggle, assuming they'd probably be awful. Mate, we're in the elite leagues now. We're not messing around, are we? That's a go-to. Going to be stocking up. They're going to be out of stock. Justice for Alfie, you broke him. I did indeed. I did. He didn't. Poor Willie would be given the blue. That's one way of putting it, Mr. Scotsman. No, it's just, again, he just doesn't... He's good off the bench, but he doesn't fit my style of play. At the moment, I would probably prefer keeping Johnson as the backup, because he's another big target forward. We don't really need sort of quick, nippy strikers. He's technically very, very good. And it was almost too good a deal to turn down. But on 20 grand a week, not really playing, worth that, and we signed him on a free. I think as long as we don't sell him to anyone in the Scottish League, I'd be quite happy to cash in. Bedder's dinner sounds delicious. It does indeed. It does indeed. Lump FC over here. Andrew looked like he could be Brock Lesnar's son. Johnson. Yeah. Do you know what? What I like to think of Andrew Johnson is he plays football full time, but part time he's looking to qualify for the Olympics for Iceland in shot put. That's what I picture him doing in his spare time. Chase says, just witnessed a man ruin his career in real time. Was after a 20-year-old Serbian right back. It would have started for me. He's gone to Rotten City's reserves instead. I finished above them last year. We had that with Kenny Malcolm. Not quite to that extent. I've just... Kenny Malcolm. Wonder Kid. Wanted him to sign... Oh, actually, fair play. Okay, no, I take that back. We nearly signed him on a free transfer. Our fierce rival, Marius, brought him in to Cagliari, but it was as a squad player, and we were actually offering him similar money, but actually it does look like they're playing him a lot. So fair enough, I stand corrected. At least he's getting minutes. Big Meaty. FM John said, when did you get him? Get who? Sorry, John. Which one? Good Johnson. Start of the season, I believe. I think that was in the summer. I think that was one of the summer signings, wasn't it? Oh no, last year. We signed him last year. January. It was January last year. 3 goals, 3 assists, 14 games. Most of those will be off the bench. Not too bad. Ida's son. We had a look and there's no link to Ida Johnson on here. There's no link. Right, that I think we've sufficiently wasted some time. Let's get Lawson back in. Lawson, that's it, isn't it? That's it, really. I'd say like that. That's looking pretty good to me. Yeah, let's give it a save. Did I already save it? I'm going to save it again anyway. All right, okay. He's at my team that I support. Oh, really? Okay. John, remind me who that is. Actually, I could probably just work it out from where Good Johnson's been. 25, 26. What, Blackburn? Oh, it is Blackburn, right. Love that. Has he played much? Does he play much? Is he decent? Right, let's get into this game. We've got Celtic. We beat him 3-0 away. We've now got him at home. Let's get it done. I am going to close the fantasy entries just for the game, so there's no sneaky business. There we go. Get the Edinburgh City badges in. If you've got it, let's see. I want to see loads of them. 6 p.m. gin and tonic out. Love that, Desmano.
Thanks for the follow.
Valentin Sastry, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. It's a pleasure to have you. John says, yeah, got a few goals this season, but had a couple of injuries. I see, okay. Durasinmi is fantastic. He scores lots and lots of goals. Fernandez always causes problems. Amari Hutchinson, yeah. Sven Botman here, 34-year-old Sven Botman. Trevor Chalobah still knocking about. They've got a good team. You did well with that name. I'm getting there. There we go, Thomas. That's basically our striker, but I think he's just a bit beefier than Crouchy is. Right, come on. Let's have as positive a performance as we had at Celtic Park. Let's get it done. We've been very, very good this season. We've been very, very good, and let's keep that going. How's Cucurella doing? Ripley's barely played. I think we're going to sell him. We took a gamble. He's played a few times. Meh. He just, at the moment, where I put so much focus on my wing-backs to make impacts, I just don't think he's got the legs to do it. I don't think he's got the legs to do so. Poor Cucurella. We gave him a chance, and he's on a fair bit of money. But he's 36 years old. It was a lot to expect him to get up and down all day. Lawson, get a good ball across. Come on. Get a good ball across. Ibrahim! Come on! 7 minutes, we take a lead. Like 36 or 37? 36 he is. Lawson did very, very well there. Skipped past the whole of Celtic, pretty much. Including the fans. Gives it back to Ibrahim, of all players. And there you go. I've got him in my fantasy. We'll take that all day. 1-0 inside 7 minutes. We might be a good team, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure. The rumours are swirling. Here we go. Justice for Hearts. Load him. There you go. That's it. I'm doing it for the capital here, chasing. I'm doing it for the capital. Right, come on. Get a good ball in. Let's make it 2. Palmer. Palmer has a go. It's wild. It's wild. It's wild. Right. We look like we've... Well, I mean, they've had 80% of the ball in this first 10 minutes, but we are 1-0 up and we've had a lot of chances. Make that make sense. We're just getting the ball forward quickly. Well done there. I thought he was going to lose that, but Victoria did well just to shift that ball. That's a good ball out to Ibrahim. No, don't lose it. Or when you get swarmed by players like that, I always expect a foot to be put in. But that's a great ball. Lawson's in. Can he make it 2? He does. 11 minutes, 2-0. Who needs possession, ladies and gentlemen? Who needs possession? Overrated anyway. To be fair, actually, this passage of play is probably more possession than we had in the previous 10 minutes. But that is a great ball over the top. Lawson brings it down on his chest. And a fantastic finish. We're flying. We're absolutely flying. I love the Saudi clubs on FM. 12 million for my ninth choice centre mid. Yeah, go on then. Exactly that. As soon as you see wanted by anyone AL dash. Yeah, money's going to be all right. The money's going to be all right. Celtic falling apart again. They've won 8 of the 9 titles since we've been in this save better. So I don't know at what point again actually is. But yeah, falling apart. Well, Smithy, how are we? Welcome in. I hope you're doing very well. Mr. Nyholm as well. The pair of you come together. Who was who's +1? Come skipping through the door hand in hand. It's a pleasure to have you both. Happy Tuesday. Tenderloin, spring roll, lasagna or burger? Ooh. Just roll with it. You got to take your time. You got to say what you say. Lasagna. Lasagna, Mr. Nyholm. Lasagna. It's the best cake. It's the best cake there is. Ripley says, yeah, the ball went over my head and took 12 million for my starting goalkeeper from Al Hilal. You're going to be able to replace for 12 million though, aren't you? That's the only positive there. You're going to be able to replace for 12 million. That's the way you've got to look at it. It's more frustrating when it's like an amount of money is where it's like, I'm not going to be able to afford a player as good. But for 12 million, you get a keeper when you're easy. With some change, you'd hope. Get a good ball across. Oh, Lacey. Oh, we've hit the post. I don't really know what happened there, if I'm perfectly honest. Don't know who did what. The ball isn't in, though. The ball isn't in the back of the net. I looked away for 1 minute, and this is what happens. There you go, self-alive. I'm not going to lie. If you said that, do you mind just turning around and just looking away for the rest of the game? If that's all right. Sorry. But yeah. I was able to get a replacement for like 5. There you go. He's not as good, but I got an extra 7. Exactly. Exactly that. Exactly that. Right, let's praise the lads. Hopefully we can get into the break with unscathed and still with a 0 next to that Celtic name. And then I'd be very, very happy. Just had a banging homemade burger. Go on, John. Talk to us. Devil's in the detail. Was there anything exotic in there? What was in it? Or was it just bun and meat? What are we talking? Either way, burgers are good. Oh, I thought we were going to get counter-attacked there, but we've won the ball back. We look very, very good here today at the moment. Great ball out to Tobias. Let's stick that ball across. He has done. Lacey makes it 3 against his former team. Lacey getting in on the action. We lead Celtic 3-0 for the second time this season, but this time we've not even had the half-time whistle. We are doing quite well here, ladies and gentlemen, quite well. Mr. John made it. I'm not sure. It was a diet one. Do you know what I respect most about that message there, John, is you've just finished a burger and you had no idea what was in it. I respect that. Doesn't matter what's in it, does it? If it tastes nice, got the job done. Tracy says, my starting goalkeeper just got fuming with me because he wants to move to a club with a stronger squad. I turned down a bid for him. It might be 120 million, but I'll never find a replacement better than him. He's easily the best keeper on the planet already, and he's only 21 with potential to burn. At that point, large new contract being offered, and you are being tied to the chair. You're not allowed to leave, Mr. Goalkeeper. Sorry. Lacey is very good. He is indeed. He is indeed. One of our star players is Lacey. Lawson and Lacey, phenomenal wingers. Go on then, Ibrahim. Can we make this 4 before the break? Oh, no. Right, let's not concede. Let's win that back now. Win that back now. Just take that off him. Well done, Tech Shearer. This is what I mean when I say about this tactic. The centre mids win the ball back before it even gets to the defence. Ibrahim, get it across. Oh, it's greedy. It's greedy. Lawson and Lacey, attorneys at law. There you go. If you need a goal or to buy a house, Lawson and Lacey will sort you right out. That is probably I'd say one of the better halves of football we've ever had in charge at Edinburgh City. Mrs. John here, the burger was paprika, garlic, onion granules, and 1 egg to bind. Mrs. John sounds like very much knows your way around a kitchen. That sounds fantastic. Phenomenal work. I'm awfully jealous. I am very, very jealous. Now I want a burger. Right, let's get some inspirational words out to the players. Cliff's actually not scored today. Sounds delicious. It really does. It really does. We're not going to change anything at the moment. 3 changes for Celtic, as you can imagine, because they have been dreadful. We're just going to keep doing what we're doing and hope for the best. Career path quiz from Mr. Scotsman. We will do that after this game, if you don't mind. So we've got highlights straight from kickoff here, by the way. Takes me a minute to register when it's straight from kickoff. Get a ball onto Cliff's head. He's going to get under this one. He does get under it, unfortunately. That's why I married her. Well, I'd hope for the personality as well, but yeah, meals are good. Miss Niam says, sounds like I'm making burger then, if that's what the people want. I said lasagna, but I mean, who listens to me? My players don't. Self for Life says, the fact that this is straight after a European match as well, we're just doing very, very well. And if anyone wants to know how we're doing so well, tomorrow, probably at 6 PM, there will be a tactic video dropping. The first one I've ever made. So I do need some feedback, please, because it's not your typical tactic video where I put this tactic on a random team and I go and win the league, conceding 3 goals, scoring 165. It's basically on this save. It's on this save. I'm honest. I say, you know what I mean? I've tried a lot of things. It hasn't worked. This is working. If you're not already, Mr. Scotsman has done the dirty work and got the YouTube link in there. If you're not already, I'd very much appreciate you jumping over to my YouTube and subscribing. After some good performing? No. Positively performing, I'm going to go with. Short videos. I have gained some subscribers recently, so we have just hit 450, so I am pushing towards that 500 mark, so any help towards boosting that number would be greatly appreciated, and you'd make a middle-aged man smile. Well, you just said you wanted burger, didn't you? Yeah, well, just because I want it doesn't mean that all the cool kids are having it. I'm just going to make some lame pasta tonight. It was same for me, Ripley, really. Slimming World was so good. Good stuff. Chase says a TikTok video. No, this is going to be a YouTube video, Chasen. This is going to be a YouTube video. I put a short TikTok video out around this, and I had lots of comments on it saying sort of what the player instructions, what's this, X, Y, Z. So I've made a YouTube video. It's a great channel. Oh, stop it. You're going to make me blush. No self-promo, cheers. I make the rules. I'll do it. Tactics video may be my favourite to do with FM. We'll be all over that. Pacey, I really appreciate it. Well, yeah, if you could leave 5 comments and lots of likes on all your burner accounts, that'd be even better. Oh, a tactic video. I misheard. What was... Oh, TikTok video. Right, I see now. Sorry, I thought you were asking if it was a short video. No, tactic. From the tactic I've got them. Middle-aged, 25, plus VAT. I love making tactic videos, so I'll be all over it. You lot are lovely, aren't you? You lot are lovely. You're going to make me make another one. I'm going to start making random tactics just so you lot leave comments for me. Right, let's keep... We've had 35% of the ball and we're battering them. That's what this tactic's all about. I might just have to include this whole game in the video at the end. Just say, watch this. Make 5 a week and charge £50 per download. Me and Mrs. A1's sailing off into the sunset. Sailing off into the sunset. Right, win this ball back. That's a good ball. Keeper, get that. Well done, Hardy. 0-5-5 tactic incoming. I am Jose Mourinho. Right, come on then. Oh, no, that's poor. That's poor. No one watch this bit. No one watch this bit. We'll leave that bit out. We'll leave that bit out. £50 rookie numbers. We'll leave that bit out. That's yeah, just the first half. Just the first half. Yeah, skip that. No, nothing to see here. We're still going to praise. We're still going to praise. Right, we're going to throw it away, aren't we? We're going to throw it away. Don't throw it away. Why does Scottish Mickey Mouse no longer use his helicopter? I don't know. Why? Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh, good save there. Good save. It Disneyland. You need the accent, but it works. You need the accent, but it works. Right. Texture. I'm going to bring Scotty Scott on today. I think we need the legs, so I am going to go Lancashire today. Chase says, the heartbreak of realising that after 240 games and 3 promotions, my captain probably isn't really good enough for my team anymore. Even if he is banging out a 7 average in the Premier League. It's tough, that, isn't it? It is tough. It is tough. It's tough to move on. He can still hang around, just might not have to start. Going to lurk in the garden with the child, burn some energy off, John. You enjoy. You stretch those legs. Mr. Scotsman says, yeah, a lot of my Scottish jokes, you really need a Scottish accent. Well, I can try, I just will probably offend. Right, we're going to go a bit cautious now and try to waste some time. If we can just get this over the line. Celtic have probably been the better team here in the second half so far. And I'm quite worried about a comeback. We're starting to concede a few more goals. It's creeping back into our game. Win that. Well done, Ibrahim. I like that a lot. Here we go. Get the ball forward. Get it across. He tried it. There we go. Ball gets across. Teixeira. It's an own goal. Sven Botman. Away the lad. It's 4-1. I'd like to go as far as to say the job is done here today. I'd like to say job might be done. Teixeira. Oh, it's poor. It's poor. It's rash. It's rash. So he says, I've already got a lad hanging around who's been with Supermarine since the first season. I can't afford a second sentimental squad member, and the other lad is only still here because he scored at every level except the Prem. Chasing, we had that. Max Guthrie scored in League 2, League 1, Championship and Prem. I did have to let him go. Do you know the frustrating bit? I let his contract expire. I thought I'd then be able to hold a testimonial game after. Turns out I left it too late, so we literally did nothing to say him, let him go. Just off you pop. And then he retired, actually, at 28. Felt a bit bad, really, to be honest. But if anything, I let him steal a living for probably 10 years. Sven stole the Texie points. There you go. Right, Palmer, we will get Feathers on. Let's swap you two round. Do a bit of screening for me, please. He's on pens. I just never seem to get any. So, chasing, we got to the point where... So, Guthrie's goal in the Prem, I actually subbed him on to take a penalty. That's how desperate we got. I actually subbed him on to take one. I am now just going to go low and slow. And go there. Oh boy, I know this singer's voice from somewhere. I know, it's just... Yeah. Sounds like a really nice bloke, to be honest. I just get that feel from the lyrics. He might also... Sounds like he likes Football Manager. Did you see the Havertz incident last night? I think it was a red card. I've said earlier... I think that the replay makes it look worse just in the sense of... I don't think he's put a lot behind it. But it's a red card, in my opinion. It's a red card. You can't go in studs up. You can't go in studs up like that. That is another phenomenal win against Celtic. That does put us top of the table. Ross County haven't played. Although, that does mean that, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that isn't our game in hand. Ross County are going to play later. But we go top. Did you see what happened to Hincapie? I did. And it looks like he's been squatting, put it that way. 311 appearances and 143 goals, though. Not a bad return from a player who says... Oh, who Genie says has a 35 PA. Hey, that sounds fantastic. Worth the money. Worth the money. That is a phenomenal performance. Phenomenal performance. Anyone wanting to get involved in the fantasy, the entries are now back open. I am going to just put the points on for that last game. That does put us top of the table. Derby get 500k from the Tobias deal. That's not great for our bank balance, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Yep, crucial. Yep, we love scoring goals. Ibrahim's good at football. Yeah, he's very good at football. Derby manager Diego Flores was spotted in the crowd today following recent speculation that he is interested in signing João Teixeira. I won't even pick up the phone. He's not for sale. Your team is listed as one of the most proficient tackling outfits. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, watch the video tomorrow. You've turned the Meadowbank into a fortress. I have indeed. I have indeed. Right, let's get those points added on. And a guy like me. Right. There we go. Read those stats. Who got man of the match? Ibrahim. Of course he did. What a player. What a player. Did he get an assist? No, just the goal. Fair enough. Banging song this is indeed. I wasn't sure. I don't know if he's put out a new song or a new album. I saw it on Spotify. I haven't clicked it yet. I feel like it might be an album's come out. We'll apply those points. Let's get those on. He has. Oh, nice. I'll give that a listen. I'll give that a listen tomorrow, probably, whilst working. Right, we've got Motherwell next. She's not bad, thanks. And we are going to hope that we keep this fine form going. Album is good, in my opinion. I think I'll enjoy it. I like all of his songs that he's put out so far. Atta is top. There you go. No, he's not. No, he's not. That's lying. That's lying. I'm top. I'm top. I don't know why it lies in the chat. If you click on the link, you get the proper table. I'm top by a point. It's very, very tight, though. It's me first on 49, Kermit and Atta in second on 48, and then Desmano, Scotsman, Pacey Quaker, and Urban Mammoth all on 47. You haven't even all got the same team. No one has the same team today. That's interesting. Scotsman career path, we will get that done. Love a bit of Miles Smith, I do indeed. One day the Motherwell bit will get old. Today is not the day. I don't know what you're on about, man. Incredible joke. Very, very original. Right, Mr. Scotsman, are you here for your quiz? Are you here for your quiz? King Callie, welcome in. I hope you're doing very, very well. Happy Tuesday. Hello, I hope you're well. Can you please tell me how you have the patience to play first this edition of FM? And then for so many seasons. I always feel tired after the first 2 seasons and then give up somehow. Any tips or ideas? King Callie, welcome in first of all. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing very, very well. For me, first, the main thing for me, I mean, streaming it helps me massively. But as in just playing it and enjoying a save, I need a bit of a story. I need to get stuck into, a story behind it. So at the moment, with Edinburgh, obviously, I mean, we started at the bottom, so you've got that bottom to top story. But it's the idea that I want to become the best team in Scotland. So it's really, I can't just be a team and mindlessly play. I sort of need a bit of a story behind it as well, King Kelly. I'm not sure if that helps. If anyone else has any suggestions for getting immersed in a save, chuck them in the chat. Mr. Scotsman is here. Right, let's get that quiz onto the screen. It is going to be on the screen in 3, 2, 1. There you go. Don't know who that first team is, if I'm honest. Then you've got Arsenal, Celta Vigo. I don't know who these teams are. You can see it. Mr. Scotsman's not even messing about. He's got it straight away. It is, in fact, Carlos Vela. You can't say way too easy. You can't say way too easy. I've got to have a variety. I feel like there's complaints about these either way. They're either too hard, too easy. You know, give me a break. Right, it's easy the best joke in football aside from the SPL refereeing. There you go. Ben is a god. Welcome in. I hope you're doing very well. Happy Tuesday. How are we doing? How are we doing? Congratulations, Mr. Scotsman. If there is a mod available, could we give Mr. Scotsman's points back? Not Scubs. He got his wrong, unfortunately. Hearts had their fair share of decisions go their favour also. King Kelly says, thank you. And nice haircut, by the way, King Kelly. Are you trying to make me blush? You trying to make me blush? If I'm honest, this is actually a lot overgrown than I usually have it. I've got a haircut on Saturday, I believe it is, because I've got a wedding the following Saturday. I usually have a haircut a week prior to any event. Don't know why I've gone that deep into it, but there you go. You've learned what I go for. It was Carlos Vela, yes. Did Vela not play for LAFC and not LA Galaxy? No, it was Galaxy, wasn't it? I'm sure, Pacey. I'm sure it was LA Galaxy. Got out to Chivas to Arsenal. There you go. First 2. Ripley says, by the time you're into later seasons, it also helps that you've probably shaped your team instead of mostly having players who were on the team already, so you get invested in those players. Yeah, very true. I can't even type that fast. Jason, I can't even read the teams out, and I made it. He did play for LAFC, not Galaxy, though. And then blame Wikipedia, because I checked these. I mean, the picture instantly. Yeah, so he played for LAFC. Told you. Apologies, that's on me. I obviously just saw LA and did Galaxy. Channel, how are we? Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing very well. Welcome in. I mean, I knew I was instantly wrong when I just Googled and I saw the first picture that came up was him in an LAFC kit. That'll probably do it, wouldn't it? Channel, how are we doing? Happy Tuesday. Evening, been out since 4:30am this morning. Went to Gatwick for a Wetherspoons. Then spent the day in Crawley window shopping and a few beers, including £70 on vodka and cokes in the Hilton. Channel, it sounds like you've had a brilliant day. I hope you've enjoyed it and it's a pleasure to have you in. Happy Tuesday. Ben says, see, with my Edinburgh City save, I'm aiming to get 5 minimum Scottish Prem titles. Love that. Mr. Scotsman says, got a trim for his tactic video, trying to reach a new market. I actually didn't. I haven't had a haircut in 3 weeks, I think. Ripley says, I also find some leagues much easier to get invested in than others. Journeyman saves also might be easier to get into since you change up the scenery. That's a good point from Ripley. Vea was LAFC, not Galaxy. He was their star player for a while. No, it was Galaxy. Arguably, LAFC were the only club Vea played for. No, I don't know what. I think it was Galaxy. I'm sticking with it.
In the midst of many roundabouts, we find our next creature. A very rare and unique ginger-haired football manager, Twitch streamer. These types of streamer are very rare to see in the wild and thriving as they usually are, hiding from the sun as not to burn.
It was an emotional roller coaster, I'm not going to lie. I thought it was going to be nice and then it really just hit home hard with the burn at the end. Bongo, thank you very much for the bits. I appreciate it. Welcome back. Welcome back, sir. Thank you very much for the bits. It was easy from the rest. You knew it was him. Yeah, I know, but some are easy, some are hard. We get a mixture. Ben says, I see I won 2 back-to-back, and now we're not in the title scene. But yes, we're in the European scene, and that matters massively for money, reputation. It does indeed. Mr. Scotsman says, find a club from a league you aren't as familiar with. It's how I had a 20-season AEK Athens save on FM23. Class. Ben says, what is Ross County doing up there? I have no idea. They are flying this season. Gary Caldwell's got them playing some lovely stuff. They beat us twice. The only 2 losses we have this season, both to Ross County. They are at my Heronveen side in FM17 was a baller. Love it. Josh is LAist. That's one way of putting it. What on earth? Chasing, yeah. So there's stickers. I think they're somewhere below the stream. I'm not sure. I don't really know how they work. Bongo told me how to set them up, and some fantastic things pop up every now and again. Thank you for the bits, though, Bongo. I really do appreciate it. Matt says, Southampton to be removed from playoffs final. With Borough reinstated, game set to be postponed to the 26th of May, with lower attendance expected. Southampton set to appeal. Is that true? Really? It could be, but it looks like it's from the Athletic, which is usually pretty good. If anything, just promote Hull. See, this is the argument I'd say again. Because it was the same argument for me where Swindon got kicked out of the Pizza Cup and Luton went on to win it. I don't think you should be in a tournament that you lose in. So I think just promote Hull. Personally. I mean, I can't find those reports, but it seems weird. It might be true, though. As a Borough fan, I wouldn't want to be given a place in the final. Back in, I think, FM21 or 22, I did the challenge save where I tried to win the Champions League in every continent. That was a really fun save too. Like Josh said, find a story for your save, have a goal in mind. Exactly that, Ripley. That's what I try and do. Matt says, things were meant to be sorted today. That was tweeted a few hours ago. I mean, it'll be, interesting to see what plays out. But for me, similar with Luton, I didn't think, oh, well, we beat them, Swindon should stay in it. If we broke the rules, we broke the rules. I just don't think if you lose in a competition, any sort of knockout format, you should be allowed in it. You've lost. So I think let Hull go up. Ironically, the Chronicle up in Borough was also using Swindon as the example. There you go. So we've got Greenock Morton in the Scottish Cup. They are in the Championship now. Fair play. David Healy in charge. Where was he? Is he always... He was at Limfield. Okay. I just feel like I've seen his face during my save. He liked a goal, didn't he? Is it David Healy was a striker? He liked a goal, didn't he? Ben says, I don't know if if they're up there, but Queen's Park seem to be my bogey team in the Scottish Prem. They're not in my Prem, no. Scotsman says, same as if City's Chargers stick and they get title stripped. Just say no one won it. Don't say, oh, hi, Liverpool. See the season 8 years ago. You finished second. Oh, you can have the title now. Yeah, exactly. Exactly that. Exactly. I completely agree. To be fair, I'm another 10 years ahead of you. Oh, I see. Okay. I'd say just double promote Lincoln. Straight to the Prem. Channel says, all I do is go shopping, have a beer, streak on a football pitch, yet the hot ginger called A1 Ward still doesn't pay for a beer for the stadium ban for breaking FA rules. There you go. There you go. Here we are. Accusations. Channel, love it. Mr. Murphy, how are we? Happy Tuesday. Hope you're doing very well. Your emote did make it into the chat and it's your first time using it. I believe I saw you the other evening. I was in a rush, so I didn't bang on the window, but I believe, and I say the other day, I think it was last Wednesday, actually. I think you may have been in the Little Hop. I was on my way to a quiz, and I think I saw you walking towards the window. I think. Sorry to out your location like that, but I think it was you. Matt says, seems like we won't hear the final verdict till tomorrow. 26th is the backup date for if changes have to happen. I see, okay. Ben says, POV, you lost your playoff semi-final on purpose to Hull so that you can get 12 out of 12 points over West Ham and Charlton. There you go. Shannon says, spent £778 today in Crawley. Might have found my new home. I mean office. There you go. Hello, mate. Hope you're good, fella. I was in the Little Hop, mate. I thought it was you. I should have banged on the window. Unfortunately, I was late for the quiz. How are we, Mr. Murphy? Do you like the emote? Do you like it? I thought the Little Hop was closed. I don't know if it's called the Little Hop. Murphy is everywhere. Sometimes covered in mud. No, it was the hop quiz. It was the hop quiz, Mr. Murphy. Because it can't be next weekend as other things are happening at Wembley. They're very true. Yeah, so it's whatever the Little Hop was. I don't know what it's called now. Whatever it's called now. See, look, I prefer Will Lancashire keeps complaining now. We might have to move on.
If I speak, I am in big trouble.
He doesn't want to leave.
In big trouble, and I don't want
it's
to
called
be
the pulpit now. That's it. Victoria's got a new 2-year deal. What's Cucurella moaning about? He's moaning about his asking price again. How much now? 72k. 75. Okay. I mean, to be fair, I'd just be happy to clear his wages and anything's profit, so let's get him out. Yeah, the pulpit, that's it. I've not been in there since it changed. Victoria gets a new 2-year deal. Fair enough. I never wander up that end of town. I stopped walking up the hill at the Vic because I'm lazy. That's fair enough. No, I usually do a quiz. I mean, I used to be in Old Town all the time. I used to live, I grew up near it, and then when I lived with Mrs. A1 and her family, that was in Old Town. But now not so much. Hey there, I'm back. Welcome back, Wave. Hills are the worst, to be fair. I don't mind a hill. It depends what's at the top of it, I guess. Ross County lost? No, Ross County drew with Dunfermline. So we are top of the league, ladies and gentlemen, with a game in hand. Of course, that game in hand is Hibs. But we are a point clear at the top of the table with a game in hand. We are looking good. Another hill? That's always a bad one. I remember when I was going up, I went up Scarfell Pike on my own. And I remember it was a really sort of foggy morning. I'd gone really, really early. And I went up I was going up and I saw it. And I remember seeing this huge, like peak almost. And it was in the clouds. And I thought, right, that's the end. That's the end game. I had my camera around my neck, and that was a stupid idea, taking the camera. The camera's actually surprisingly heavy. And I remember getting there, and I thought, I've just got to get up that. And I remember it got to the top of it, dying. Yeah, wouldn't even say halfway. I literally got over it and then just saw. Yeah, I thought, I've done this in good time. Absolutely not. I wouldn't have even said I was halfway. Yeah, not surprised I'm last in fantasy. Ben says, 3 of my 3 starters are fuming at me due to a 15-year-old academy goalkeeper that's 5'3" that he ain't getting minutes. Sold badly. I prefer really not to speak. That's good. Better to dancing. Look, when on earth is your game in hand? I think it's... I remember seeing January. It keeps getting postponed. Oh, no, it's here. It's here. 20th of December. 20th of December. So it's the game after our cup final. 20th of December. Isn't that a bad idea, doing it solo? Well, yeah, it was actually, if I'm honest. Basically, what I thought, Mr. Murphy, is I just thought loads of people would be doing it. So as much as you're doing it solo, there's people around. But I went early enough that there was large portions I was on my own. And I'm not going to lie. Scarfell Pike's not one I'd do again. Snowdon felt safe. The route I went up Scarfell Pike did not. There was bits I was quite worried. Chaser says, I think my aversion to hills can be blamed on my dad. It took me up White Horse Hill when I was a kid with the promise that I was going to see something amazing, and it was a chalky horse. That'll do it. Might have to skip through everything on an iPad for my save. What do you mean, Wave? What do you mean? My ankles couldn't risk that? No, and the thing is with Scarfell Pike, the difference is with Snowdon, it was a path or like field or something, you know what I mean? And it was firm. With Scarfell Pike, if you stood, you would stand on the rocks, and if you went on the side, the rock would tilt. I remember thinking, This might be the end for me here. I didn't tell Mrs. A1 that bit until I got to the bottom safe. I didn't tell her that. And he's back, sports fans. How was play at Mad Hatter? I hope you've had a fantastic evening. You are very, very close to the top in fantasy. You're a point behind. Got a random new save on FM26 Touch. Who have you started with, Wave? Who have you started? Ginger person in Scotland. Why not surprised? There you go. Smithy says, managed to win the Sky Bet League 2 title, again, using a completely different formation. The players loved it, with the data suggestion to renew far more than previous. Now started Sky Bet League 1 and was winning 3-0 and then drew 3-3. Right, okay. Okay. Sounds, I mean, it's positive that you're scoring goals though, Smithy. You just need to tweak that to stop the goals being conceded. Jack, how are we doing? Happy Tuesday. Have you finished your shift? I know you were back at work today. Have you finished your shift? How are we doing, Jack? I hope you're doing very, very well. Random, I chose Bromley again. Okay. Enjoying the Bromley. Right, we have Motherwell. She's not bad, thanks. We've got them at home next. They are currently 6th in the table. We need to get a good result here. Texier on the move. Not on my watch. I will literally handcuff myself to him. He's going nowhere. On a break? Oh, well, I appreciate you stopping in during your break. What better way to spend it, I guess? A bit of food and a bang average Football Manager stream. In my save, I beat them 6-0. Well, I hope to replicate it. Madat says it was fun, but it was a nightmare in the end because my missus' laptop was overheating for some reason. She runs a lot of science data analytics software, and I think she almost never reboots or shuts down. I feel like that I've just never done that, but I do feel like I know a lot of people at my work don't do that. Mrs. A1 doesn't turn her laptop off. I just don't get it. I turn everything off as soon as I'm finished with it. Ben says, hot take, that's not really a hot take. Both promoted sides from the National League will make the League 2 playoffs, right? Okay, I was going to say this. Suspense was killing me. Where did you get Teixeira from? Good question. Porto, yeah. Well, he was released. We got him on a free. Oh, no, Huddersfield, sorry. Oh, no. Porto released him. He was on loan at Huddersfield the season before we got him. But yeah, he's been here for years now. Been here for years. Stream gone well. I'm enjoying it, Jack. I hope everyone else is. Chaser says, when does the Bang Average FM stream start? Well, there you go. Right. We'll get there eventually. We need to up our standard. Oh, damn. I'm losing 3-0 on Touch versus Stockport. 4-0 now. That is not going well. I think we need more than the tweak there, Wave. Ripley says, my partner leaves her laptop on for days on end, and I'm just like, you psychopath. It scares me, that. It scares me. Anton Palmer got himself a 3-year deal. We've renewed some contracts, ladies and gentlemen, if you can't tell. Winning games, I presume? Jack, do I do anything else? Yes, we have. We played 2. We beat Mulder 3-1 away in Europe, and we beat Celtic 4-1 at home in the league. We're doing very well. Sean Swindon to worry because they're getting top 3. Yeah, exactly that. We're flying up this year. Scub says, as soon as it hits finish time, I then... I turn everything off. Don't care if I'm on a call and it goes off. Argued with managers over it. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Moan at me then. There you go. Yeah, but I'm angling that if I get a new gaming PC, I will be able to donate my laptop to her. So let me cook. Mrs. Atta, you need to leave your laptop on. If anything, run more stuff. Run that thing into the ground. You need this new laptop. You need it. Send that. Gonna win the league, and now you're gonna believe us, and now you're gonna believe us, and now you're gonna believe us. We're gonna win the league. Mate of mine left his PC on in Discord. We could see the hours clocked up, and before we messaged him saying it's still on, he clocked 8 days. Do you know that is horrible that you let it go 8 days? Top 3, we're on about the women's team going back to back, right? Maybe. Self for Life says, if any club offered me 16.5 million for Teixeira, I would take that. Self for Life, the thing is, he's our best player. So it's all well and good, and we could make massive profit on him because we got him on a free transfer. And we have been offered like £15 million. But he's a star Premiership player. He's a consistent performer. The fans love him. He's our best player at the club. I don't want the money. I'm in love with him. Who said that? What? Ben Jacobs just said Southampton expelled from playoffs. Really? Wow. Said me last night. What was that? What did you say last night? Hello, how are we? I hope you're doing very, very well. Of course, we'll have a look. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. How are we doing? POV, Walsall is top after 20 league games just to finish 13th. Crazy. Scub says, to be fair for CPU, it's better not to shut it down every night. Texie is too sexy to sell. You heard it here first. I agree. Wholeheartedly. We're going to win the league officially. Barca women's side is just ridiculous. It is indeed. How are we, Clue? I hope you're very well. I feel like sometimes I say your name at least somewhat close to being correct, and other times it's just outright offensive. I do apologise. I try. Sell him. Right, Bedders. Bongo, have you had a name change? Ripley says, in any other league, I'd say Teixeira, but even for 60 mil, it's so hard to invest that back into someone who's at his skill level. You do well with it? Oh, thank you. I do try. I like to get names correct. Sell Teixeira, it's not happening. If that's true, watch the EFL not give Hull fans their money back? Good point. Apparently Conte is leaving Napoli. Really? Where do we think he'll go? João Pedro not going to the World Cup for Brazil is harsh. I haven't seen the squads, but I've heard this, and it seems crazy. I back better. Sell him. Let's go. Sell him. Right, you lot stop. I'm all good. Bit sleepy, but there's FM to play. Always FM to play. Come out of nowhere with that, by the way. What, with João Pedro? Mr. Murphy, I tell you what, do you think... Cluthu? Is that what you've gone for then? I don't think... Clue. Is Desmano closer? Mr. Murphy, I don't think you're the most random thing that gets said in here. I won't worry about it. Moriel says, also get a 4-point deduction for next season. Why am I struggling on SH? Southampton? Is that Southampton? Italy. All right, see, that was random. What's Italy? Saints excluded. They are gone, are they? Neymar making it, though? Suey, as the kids say. Ripley says, I know, I mean, don't sell him. I don't think you're able to reinvest that into someone comparable. Ripley, I'm with you. Thank you. Someone's on my side. You can never tell me the away from home thing isn't true. Let's have a look. That is crazy. I don't have it so that I can share it, but if anyone hasn't clicked that link, it is a 6-2 win at home against Barca ladies to lose 6-1 away. That is crazy. I think Borough will get a place in the final now, surely. I tell you what, you've got to die to get 3 points. You do indeed. We're in London now. Mr. Murphy's loving his emote. Now, Borough should not be given a final spot. Conte to Italy. Sorry, I'm with you. Italy, Faroe Islands. See, Pep's leaving. He has indeed. What have we clipped there? Italy, Honduras. Yeah. The Nordic King, how are we doing? 4-point deduction 2. How are we, Nordic King? Happy Tuesday. Hope you're doing very, very well. Borough will be playing it by the looks of it. Really? I've said my opinion tonight. I don't think if you lose in a knockout format, you should be given a place, personally. But, yeah, here we are. I'm getting sacked before I even started the league. Really, Wave. Friendly's not going well, no. Right, Rise of the Cable. Let's give it a save just in case we crash. Oh, Borough have officially been given it. They have. You lose an 8-0, Wave. That's not great. Got to try and sell 30k tickets in 3 days? What, so it hasn't been postponed? It's going ahead as planned? Out of curiosity, how much would a club have to offer to consider selling Teixeira? 25 million, I'd sell him. Southampton going to appeal? It's bound to happen. I'm really hoping if Arsenal win the league, the parade will be Monday. Yeah. Feel bad for Saints fan who paid for going to Wembley. Crazy, isn't it? Multiple breaches of EFL regulations related to the unauthorised filming of other clubs' training. Clubs, i.e. have done it more. Yeah, so I saw rumours that apparently they were doing it all season, yeah. If Southampton appeal, it might not go on Saturday. I wouldn't sell Texie for less than 20. 25 I'd sell him, that's it. Southampton admitted the breaches. That's daft. Postpone the game and have Hull play whoever finishes 17th in the Prem. I don't mind it. But then again, we bottle against Bournemouth. The appeal is tomorrow. Gives them a lot of time to prepare. Right, let's get into this game. Quarshi's still injured, so we are just going to go unchanged because we've been very, very good. I am going to close the entries to the fantasy. We will lose today, I know it. If the parade is on the 31st, I won't be able to go. I just don't feel comfortable since the squad. So hopefully it's Monday. Ben says this championship playoffs is so much drama. Just have a leg 3 between Millwall and Hull. Right, Nanny McPhee loves scoring against us. Apart from that, no one I'm really scared of. Was a bit sus they couldn't buy a win and then all of a sudden then go on a 17-game unbeaten run. Who was that, John? Sorry, who was that? Sorry, I've missed that. What, Edinburgh City FC? Edinburgh City FC? It's because I have a new tactic. Oh, Southampton. Oh, no one checked my save. Southampton, right, I'm with you, okay. So lost. Don't worry, you're still getting sacked though. We'll get there. Right, come on. We need a good performance. Let's get another win. Let's keep ourselves top of the table. Teixeira gives it out to Tobias. Tobias has got a lot of room to get it across. Teixeira tries it first time. It's a... Good luck. Hey, we'll try. We'll try. That's all we can do. That's all we can do, right? Day spent at club, 4,683. What's that, Ben? Jack, what you been eating? You been eating cat food again? Josh put the espionage plug in on the FM to start winning. 24 mil now. But I cannot pull myself to do one at work. Oh, you're still too new, are you? Still too new. Good ball out to Ibrahim. Let's get a ball onto Cliffy's head. Come on. We're knocking the ball about lovely here. Can we square it? There we go. Oh, no, just can't. Can't steer one goalward, unfortunately. Blocked. Nearly 15,000 days as Edinburgh manager. Love that, Ben. Love that. I aspire to that. Maybe. There you go. Right, come on. Let's grab a goal, please, gentlemen. No, just say, yeah, I'm the same, Jack. I'm the same. Nothing like a home comfort, you know. No throne better than your own is a saying that probably needs to stick. I've just started that. I feel like that needs to go on a coaster or something. Very true, Jason. Very true. Caught me off guard, that one. What if someone walks past and all they hear is slosh? Fair enough. Fair enough. Come on then, let's counter. Lacey, do it yourself. Do it yourself. No, gives it to Lawson. Back to Lacey, letting him do the work. Oh, Lawson wasn't confident there. Absolutely. It would take 25 mil to sell Teixeira. How much would it take to eat cat food? Do you know what? In this economy, probably a Chinese takeaway to wash it down. Times are hard. Times are hard. Oh, I've got that. Still got another 2.5 hours. Gone very slow today. Work will do that. Work will do that. Good ball here. Right, get onto Cliff's head. Let's break this deadlock now. Cliff's under this one. That's a good save. K-Dog, how are we? I hope you're doing very, very well. Happy Tuesday. It's a pleasure to have you. Southampton out of the playoff final, we've heard. I know, it's crazy scenes. Fair trade that? Exactly that. Full tank of petrol, says G&G. Steady on. Not made of money. Chaser says, to be fair, that's not a lot of difference between a Chinese takeaway and posh cat food. Cat food is just meat and rice. Very true. Very true. St Mirren are beating Rangers. Old Firm are struggling this season on this save. They are struggling. I've messed up a few times today. Can tell I'm rusty. Hey, that's fine though. You'll get back in the swing of it, mate. Don't beat yourself up. You'll be fine. But they're down. But they're down IRL. Oh, here we go. Edinburgh finished on 24 points without that minus 15. That's 39. Well above 11th. But they're down. No, they stayed up, Ben. They stayed up. They stayed up. They won the playoff. Can confirm my cat absolutely eats better than I do sometimes, it feels like. So my cat takes medicine each day, like pain relief almost, for arthritis. And she either has it on tuna or salmon skin. So, yeah. Yeah, my cat's a Tory. South Coast Derby, 26-27. Portsmouth to do the double. There you go. How long should I stay on break? 20 mins? Do you not get told? How long? Bonga says, I had a great fart once. Here we go. When I was working at Tesco, I was checkout team leader and my mate asked me what time his break was and I was brewing a great one. So I walked over to him, told him his break time, dropped the fart and walked off and a customer walked up to the checkout like 10 seconds later. Genuinely, my best fart as he gave me the evils. We've learnt more about Bongo than we thought we needed to. There we go. Gvardio was looking to leave City. Is he really? Posh cat. My life is over. Self Life says, did you see that Edinburgh City is still in League 2? Yeah, they won the playoff. They won the playoff. No, I'll go back at 7. Yeah, I think that's fair. My cat's a Tory. Might be your finest soundbite ever. Someone less lazy than me should clip that. To Bayern, Gvardio is going. Serious accusations, Jason. Serious accusations. Right, we are looking good at the moment. Actually, I'll head back now. Have a good one, Jack. Have a good one. You too, mate. Have a good evening. I hope the rest of your day goes quickly. All cats are Tories, though, just by nature. It's true, yeah. It's true. There you go. There you go, Bedders. There you go. I think we've missed the boat on that. I think it does the last either 30 or 60 seconds. Yeah, that's good. Good advice there from Chasen. Madat says, is a stupid choice. Getting paid to drop logs is excellent. It's true. My cat can be a Tory when he feels like it. There you go. Oh, I know how I'm just really lazy. Fair enough. Fair enough. Right. Let's hope for a better second half. Come on. I'll be in the Discord celebrating if City don't win later. I'll wait till Monday, man. Earning it. Earning it. I like it. I was about to praise there. We need to encourage. Bruce says, my cat had an anemia scare, so we had to feed her some chicken goop with a that reminds me of peanut there. Goop, goop, goop. Medication every night. Luckily, she doesn't anymore, but she's so used to it that I give her the goop. Spoiled. That's it, exactly. Even without the medicine. Can't let cats down, can you? Lovely things. Right, we just lumped one forward there. That was aimless. What are we doing? Oh, no. He's offside, isn't he? Nanny McPhee grabs his inevitable goal against us, but surely he's offside. Oh, no. Bongo's got it. Surely that's offside, right? The goal is disallowed. Parasites? No. Strong work, Bongo. Look, stepped up there, did well. That's good there. See that step up from Victory? Very, very sensible. Very sensible. I like that. That was offside, Ben. That was offside. Nanny McPhee causing no magic there. We're straight into a highlight as well. Oh, I didn't like that one. I thought it was just going to go to a centre-back, but it was a little bit riskier. But we do keep the ball. Get going then, Tobias. Get a good ball in. Come on. Finally, let's break this deadlock. Lacey. Oh, we just can't find the back of the net at the moment. We're just not finding the back of the net. I'm going to make some changes if we don't score in this highlight. Win this header, please. Jason, it's crazy, isn't it? Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing very well. But yeah, cheerio, Southampton. Crazy scenes. Lawson. Right, this is it. This is 1-0, I'm telling you. Get a good ball across. No, he goes himself. This keeper's having an absolute blinder. Having an absolute blinder. He's on a 7.2. Rangers have equalised as well, so we could really do with scoring a goal. Let me get Mackenzie on out here. Southampton is Spygate, isn't it? Yes, so they've been expelled from the playoffs, Mad Hatter. They've been kicked out. They made the final, but they've been kicked out. Any opinions on the international trailer? I think it sounds quite exciting, Jason. I really do. I think it sounds quite exciting. I'm looking forward to it. I'll make some videos on it. I think it'd be great. And just had a spicy McChicken because I feel fat. I hope you enjoyed it, Ben. I hope you enjoyed it. There you go, Mad Hatter. That's one way of putting it. Right, we're going to get Scotty Scott on in midfield. We're going to go positive. I am too. I may do a quick start, do a World Cup. Yeah, I think so. I think that's a good idea. I wonder if Josh will read that, Atta. Yeah, so Atta's message was... Cheers for that. Right, come on. Make a difference, lads. Oh yeah, I'm slowly working on a community racing league using an old NASCAR game. I assume, Josh, you want a Swindon Town car, or do you want an Edinburgh City to honour the save? Swindon Town, Ripley. I'm making 47 videos on it because chat talked me into trying to win the World Cup with every nation. I can see some being a little bit longer than others, Chasing. I think I have a higher Pokemon catch percentage than a Josh reads my message fully percentage. Yeah, fair enough. But you have a higher message read percentage than Slowy does, so there's that. There's that. Take the small wins. Take the small wins. Right, win this header, come on. Win this header. Oh, no. Oh, I didn't like where that was going. I thought we were just going to watch that go through to the striker. Don't do anything silly. Out to the fullback now. Out to the fullback now. Here we go. This is lovely football. Great ball. Mackenzie, finish it. Oh, my God. We're not scoring today. Your catch rate isn't bad, isn't it? Good lad, that Slowy is indeed. Done and done. We're not scoring today. It's just not happening. This is... St. Mirren have taken the lead against Rangers again. That is good news for us. Retro Gamer, how are we? Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing very, very well. Evening, believe. Thank you. I needed that. You're up there with Josh Atta. What's that on catch rate? My catch rate's good. Absolutely getting FM in this game. Good Johnson. Do we think Good Johnson's the man? Or Lank shit. No, I'm going to get... Yeah, I'm going to trust you. Yeah, exactly. We'll go Good Johnson. Do we make any other changes is the question. Sideline Steve. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Get out there and make the difference, lads. Come on. 15 minutes. Grab us the win. Sideline Steve to Good Johnson winner. You've heard it here first. Sideline Steve sets up Good Johnson. 1-0 win. Oh no, this is the FM, isn't it? Big fan of those centre-backs being named Little Jack. There you go. This is the FM, isn't it? Tobias to text, please. Well done, Little Jack. Now get after this. Go on, Mackenzie. All on your own. All on your own. Cut inside. Finish it. Come on. Get in. Ryan Mackenzie. I knew I brought him in on loan for something. Get in. He's done it himself. Mr. Scotsman like that one. Take me out and get in. He's only gone and done it. Mackenzie, this is terrible defending from Motherwell. You'd think they'd want a point, but they went all out. Mackenzie. Look at that. Motherwell, she's sick as a parrot now. Well played, G&G. Well played. Well played. Right, we are going to bring this all down now. That's going to go to cautious. We are going to waste time. We're going to bring that to 7. Awful goalkeeping too. Right under the arm. As a parrot. Right, there you go. We'll do that. Topical as well, the parrot, bird quiz and all that. G&G knows his way around a joke. Right, we're going to praise the lads. Let's get this over the line. Come on. We've done it ugly today. We've done it ugly. I mean, stats-wise, we've been fantastic. The keeper's had an absolute blinder. Still on a 7.4 even after that terrible... Take your time. Well done, Victoria. That is a lovely touch. Now, nothing silly, please. Now, nothing silly, please. That is something silly. Well done. Johns. I wasn't nervous, you were. That is something silly. Blow the whistle, ref. That'll do. We've done enough. No, no. Nanny McPhee. We've been FM'd, ladies and gentlemen. The goal's been disallowed. Oh, do you know what? That gets a goal song on its own right. We're goal songing a disallowed goal. I don't know if he's offside there. I don't know if he was offside. That is very, very tight. Oh, that's level for me. Honestly, that's not off. We've... Eddie Tick. Moustache was offside. Hey, we've all seen Nanny McPhee. Too big a nose. You got them Celtic refs. You've clearly got Celtics refs for this one. There you go. I'll take it. Just run out of the stadium onto the bus. Hey, we'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take that all day. Echo, echo, echo. Take that all day. Don't mind it. We've done it ugly. We even cheated. We even cheated. Right, so Ross County are 4 points behind us on the same games. We're also 4 points ahead of Rangers with a game in hand on them. Hibs are 5 points behind us with a game in hand. Okay. Celtic struggling. They are 5th. They are indeed. Right, cooking time, look. I hope it goes very, very well, Desmano. It sounded like it was going to be wonderful. We got we got to do 2 games in 55 mins. Oh, we got to speed up, haven't we? We got to speed up. What have we got? Yeah, we got Hearts and Malmo. We got Hearts and Malmo. All does cooking. I'll be over soon. There you go. You can just do a big pot there, Desmano. We'll all be around in a minute. I finish in 55, so I'll probably be there. We'll call it an hour and a half. I'm not talking to the press after that one because I don't want to talk about the cheating we just did. But it is what it is. We are going to save that. Let's do the points as well. Still very early on, but Celtic may not get into Europe. They will. They always come back. Celtic will win the league. Celtic will still win the league. 3 points left, 7 points off UCL. I think it's gone. So 3 games left, 7 points off UCL. Oh, there's a chance. There's a chance. So you're telling me there's a chance. Right, let's get the points on. 3 games. Sorry, I forgot words. No, I'm with you. I got there in the end. Lazy Ben, how are we? Happy Tuesday. Southampton out the playoffs. Lovely scenes them. Crazy, isn't it? I really didn't expect it to be the case. I did not expect that at all. We need to add the points for Mackenzie as well. So let's get that on. I'm assuming Mackenzie got man of the match, right? Yeah, so that'll be quite a few points. Let's apply those points. So Southampton have been kicked out of the playoffs and given a 4-point deduction for next year. They have. Apparently they admitted on spying in other games as well. That was the rumours, wasn't it? So Mackenzie got a goal. So that'd be 5 for rating as well. So 10 points with man of the match. No, 10, not 20. It always adds double when I put that on. 10, there we go. Desmano is joint top with Kermit at the moment. Me and Mad At are in second by a point. Desmano and Kermit are on 50. Me and Mad At are joint on 49. Oxford and someone else. Right, okay. Oh, 3 days to the Hearts game. We need to rest and play 2 days now. What a great head of hair that person was there. I don't even know who that was. So who wins the playoff? I hope Hull. I hope Hull, because I don't think you should lose. I've said this. I don't think you should lose in a knockout scenario and be reinstated. I think Hull should just be given promotion. But I hope Hull win now. Benny, how are we? Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing very well. Southampton are gone indeed. There you go. How are we? Might stay on 20 the entire stream. Oh, what points? Potentially. It better be Hull and McBurney. What a Scottish name. Spying on Oxford. Why? It was hardly going to improve their form, was it? Exactly that. Right, our killer wants to start more games. Our killer, the problem is you're not going to. Blue says, holy cow, how is this for a mad points difference? The gap between 5th and 6th is 14 points. Wow. That is a big jump. It was Ipswich as well as Oxford, apparently. I see, okay. I see. Who have Ross County got? They play St Mirren in 2 days' time. That's the same day as us, isn't it? Okay. I thought they'd play the game and we'd have a game in hand on them, but apparently not. Don't mind it. Who do Hibs have as a game in hand? So they played Dunfermline the day before. Okay, I don't really know. They're running out of games at the moment. Right, come on then. Girona step up chase for Teixeira. Well, they'll have to run quite fast because they're not catching up. Hearts away. 224 million deal here, by the way, for a 30-year-old Evan Ferguson. From Liverpool to Man City, that just said. Wow. Feathers McGraw's not happy. No one tell Brevet. We're treating him well. Bargain. No, well, it doesn't want to leave. That's good news. 13th for 8 points off top and 8 points clear of relegation too. Oh, should have seen my mad points difference last season on stream. Top 7 in the Championship were covered by 5 points with 30 played. Crazy. I like seeing stuff like that though. Wow, Charlie Hardy 9.4 in training. Also Cliff on 9.3. Do you know what's brilliant about Cliff? He is our best striker. I mean, he keeps yo-yoing between 3 and 3.5 stars at the moment. He's training phenomenally, and he's happy being an emergency backup. I mean, we're playing him every game, and we will continue to. But he's just plodding along. Happy enough. Emergency backup, that's fine. I mean, we're giving him a lot of minutes. That'll do it. He is really progressing well. Victoria as well. Charlie Hardy. I mean, all of our youngsters are getting there. They're all getting there. Cliff looks like he should be banging in goals for fun. He is, Flu. He is indeed. He has, 6'6" with 20 jumping reach, 16 finishing, 16 heading. That'll do it first of all. But he has scored, 11 in 11 in the Europa League. He scored 10 in 15 in the league. 1 in 3 in the Premier Sports Cup, and he scored none in the friendlies. So, I mean, where it matters, he's played, 26 games and scored 21 goals. Don't mind it. At all. I thought the best thing about Cliff was that his friend has lived with him since he made summer holiday. But they're definitely not a couple. Well played. Right, let's criticise Mackenzie for not training well. Keep working hard. Cucurella, 4.6 on training. You can just go at this point. I'm over it with you. Right, we're not going to change anything because we are very, very good again. Candy Paint, mind this tune. What does mind mean? Sorry, Scubs. What does mind? Is that a good thing? Do you like this song? Remember. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. I'm a big Post Malone fan. I had a very, very frustrating situation. I had tickets to see him last September, and it was going to be the weekend before my wedding, and the tube strikes meant that all of the dates got delayed, and it got delayed to when I was in Scotland after the wedding. So I couldn't go. I missed it, unfortunately. Matt's gone for a career path quiz. We've got our last one of the day, so I assume you're here and ready. It is coming onto the screen in 3, 2, 1. There you go. So, can't remember who that is. Porto, Chelsea, QPR and Trabzonspor are the... Mr. Scotsman, how would you do this? How did you do that so quick? Didn't even get a chance. Mental. It is Jose Bazingua, yeah. Scotsman had it pretty tight. He's been hacking the system. Scotsman is actually your alter ego. It turns out I'm copying and pasting. Congratulations. We need to steal those points from Matt. This weekend, the weekend is playing Tokyo when I'm there, considering going. I'm not a huge fan of the weekend at all. I mean, it'd be a great show, I'm sure. I'm just not a huge fan. Can't stand Post Malone, preferred him pre-Malone. There you go. What is it, like heavy metal? Everyone got Bazingua, to be fair. That was very, very quick. Not rigged at all. Another ex-Chelsea player. I even gave him a chance on his. There you go, Matt. Look, there's no... All's fair in love and war in these quizzes. I am fond of Porto and the wives of Chelsea fans who had an advantage. Who was the last one? The last one was Carlos Vela. I've seen Weekend twice. Not the best, to be fair. I mean, I thought his halftime show was good at the Super Bowl. That's the only time I've seen him perform live. I'm just not a fan of his music. It's a genre I would probably call. I think he makes baby making music. I'm not sure that's actually a genre, but that's the genre I put him in. I really like Posty in The Weeknd. Yeah, Weeknd's not really it for me. I do like Post Malone a lot. Starboy's a banger. I knew that as well. I was actually typing it, and you typed it before I could even get Boz in. It's just crazy quick. You can keep your Malones. I'll go watch Metallica in Cardiff instead. There you go, Lou. So, to show you the variety of my musical taste, I'm saying I really like Post Malone. So, in July, when I get back from the honeymoon, I am seeing Lewis Capaldi on the Saturday at Hyde Park. He's being supported by the vaccines as well. I'm really, really excited for that. And then on the Monday at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, I'm seeing System of a Down, who are being supported by Queens of the Stone Age. So, quite the differing scales of musical taste. Starboy's a good song. When we go to the Wolf Tones, yeah, I know what you mean. It's definitely not my life, but as that says, Starboy album is the one. There you go. That'd be a lovely time with System Boys. Yeah, I know. I've been wanting to see them for a long time, but I wouldn't have wanted to see them until it was the original lineup, which it is now. I hope Surge is on form. Exactly that. That's what I mean. I didn't want to see them without the original lineup, which they are now performing as, so fingers crossed. I would tell you from all the research I've done, Ed Sheeran is probably the number one baby making practice music. See, I think it's like it's Weeknd's baby making music. It's like soft R&B. Would you say R&B? Probably not. I don't know. I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big Ed Sheeran. I like Ed Sheeran. Ironically enough, stick with my ginger brethren. Who on earth is making babies to Ed Sheeran? I'm sure plenty of people. I mean, if all things go right, I guess your legs won't work like they used to before. Bit of the blue. Stay PG, ladies and gentlemen. Don't hate him, but certainly wouldn't be my first choice. Ed Sheeran wrote a song from a pal. Really, Scubs? Really? That's cool. Not me. Fair enough, Mad. Fair enough. Get out with that. Not a fan, Flu. No. That was very close to the PG mark. There was a line. I'm close to it, all right? It's a little bit of the blue. I'll give it... It was a little bit of the blue, all right? It was a little bit of the blue. That's it. In a film with PG, you're allowed one of them. All his songs are about drugs, so I assume his baby-making demographic is primarily... I mean, there are a few. Swear down, Nathan Evans. Search him on Spotify next time you're on. I will do, Scubs, I will do. Right, okay, so Hibbs are now second, by the way, I've just seen. Hibs are now come up to second. It's the Edinburgh Derby. We usually do well against Hearts. Let's hope we can continue to today. Let's hope we can continue our fine run of form against Hibs. Hearts, sorry. And it is a highlight from kickoff, by the way. We're going to go 1-0 down inside a minute, aren't we? Ball across. Oh, it's hit the bar. The Nathan Evans. I don't know who Nathan Evans is. Should I? Should I know Nathan Evans? What's that song? Shape of You. They're talking about the same Ed Sheeran. Some of the later ones have been better. I don't think the early ones as much. Bad habits leads to you. That's another scorcher. I mean, that's obviously very drug related. Benny said, I don't agree with that. No one should take the expelled's place. If you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Congrats, Southampton. Here's your prize. Now, that's fair enough. I'm not saying, obviously, I expect people to agree. For me, I completely think Southampton should go. It's just the same when Swindon got kicked out of the Pizza Cup. I don't think Luton should have been put back in. If you've lost, you've lost. I think it then, the team that you just... So, I can't remember who it was. Plymouth, in the instance of us, should have got a bye. And I think Hull should just be promoted. I don't think after losing, you should be reinstated, personally. Oh, hello. What are we talking? Lou, come on. That is a very, very good footballer. That is a very, very good footballer. Wow, the potential there. Fantastic. Do you find, I've not managed in the women's game on Football Manager, do you find that the heights are typically a lot less? Because obviously, I mean, I saw that straight away and I thought no for a 5'1" CDM. But is the women's game a lot shorter? I'd assume so. Only one I know, but assume Sea Shanty guy. Oh, okay. No, I haven't a Scooby. Just sounded like the desired reaction. I see, okay. Plymouth don't deserve anything. Relegate them again. Yeah, definitely shorter. I see, okay. It makes sense. We just learned that Josh hasn't seen many women. I mean, I know in general, but Mrs. A1's my height. But then again, I'm not the tallest. Yeah, 6'1" in the women's game is 6'7" in the men's. No. Much shorter. Right, I'm with you. Right. Come on, then. Got him? Yeah, you did. You got me that one, to be fair. And that's why I granted you the... Oh, no. Yeah, I had to give it. There you go. Right, come on, then. Let's get 1-0 up. Let's forget that ever happened. Into Teixeira. Good ball out to Tobias. On to Cliff's head now. This is 1-0. No. Oh, Lawson, you got to finish that. He's made me look right. Right, come on then. Now we've woken up. Anyways, moving on. My goalkeeper is 6 foot and the tallest on the team. Centre-backs a range of 5'11" to 5'9". Okay. City game 7:30 tonight. Oh, is it really? Okay. Ball across. Oh, no. This is a counter-attack. Just bring him down. Oh, actually, well played. Now get forward. Come on. Ball in. I see Cliff moving. Cliff's under it. By Cliff's standard, he's on a little bit of a goal drought at the moment. Could do with him scoring here today. We're dominating Hearts again. As I've said, I mean, regardless of the result here today... I mean, that's not great. Regardless of the result here today... Hang on, we're going to wait for this before I say things. That's a good goal, Dembele. 1-0 down. Anyway, regardless of the result here today, I do consider that we've gone past Hearts. I think it's just Hibs left in the capital that we're looking to overcome. Why is the game not at 8? I have no idea. I need Bunny Shaw to retire from football. 31 goals and 9 assists at 33. That is crazy. Flying. That was a good goal from Dembele there. Bunny Shaw is better than Haaland. Dominant. That was very, very well played from Dembele. Not great from Hardy. Have you seen her attributes? I have not. No, I've not looked at the women's game at all. I haven't at all. Right. Come on, let's wake up. We're dominating the stats here, but we've gone behind. I'm not sure how that makes sense, Scubs. Look at the state of it. Let me have a look. Oink, oink. Wow, 20 finishing, 16 first touch, 17 heading, 6 foot as well. 16 jumping reach, 14 acceleration, 13 pace at 33 years old. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Play some Ed Sheeran. Not looked at the women's game. I've also not looked at many of the leagues in the men's game. Oh, but how are we 2-0 down here? How are we 2-0 down? I've just been bigging up that we're better than Hearts, and they're giving us a seeing to it. Look at the stats. This is an FM in if I've ever seen one. Bunny Shaw is more of a man than me, to be fair. Tank, she's overrated though. Kiko, CK, and Russo better. Right, why do we just keep giving this ball back? Come on, we need to wake up now. This is getting frustrating. We're dominating it. Finish that, Cliff. Come on then. Come on. Get that ball. Get that ball. Let's get back after this. Cliff's now back scoring. That's what we needed. Let's turn this game around. Let's turn this around. That's a great ball from Teixeira. Cliff just poking it past the keeper. Phil Grigg in goal. Come on, game on. We're going to go straight into a highlight here, aren't we? Oh, I thought when you see him carrying it that... Celtic 3-0 up against Falkirk. Ross County drawing with St Mirren. We could do with St Mirren doing us a favour there. And they have just gone 1-0 up, as I've said that. Especially where we're losing at the moment. Kirsty Hansen, underrated too, by the way. Is that... That's not Hansen that's at Barca, is it? And there you go. What was that, Mr. Scotsman? My dad says, if you show me a women's football league of goth muscle mummies, I will buy every pay-per-view and buy a season pass to sit by the bench. Is not what I expected to read this evening. This is one of those pre-recorded streams. The game ain't live and you're at it. You reckon? Nah, Kirsty Hansen is Scottish. Villa? Right, okay. Return from the gym, how's it been going? We've been doing very well, Urban Mammoth, but we are losing a local derby at the moment. Just commenting, oh, I need St Mirren to score. We know your game. Hey, if there's any claims at the moment, how quick you came in with Bazingwa. We're both rigging this. I'm going to give Mackenzie second half after that brilliant goal in the last game. Lawson's not had a good first half. We're going to bring Mackenzie on. That's it. I saw the stream earlier. There you go. He was about to hit that. I wouldn't have minded seeing where it went. I wouldn't have minded seeing where that shot went. Right, just lump this one forward and win that. Oh, I thought Cliff was going to get to that pass there. Right, win this header. Take your time. Well done, little Jack. Love it when they bring it down rather than just head it forward. I love that. Right, Tobias has got a lot of room. Get forward. Get a ball onto Cliff's head. He's confident again now. No, we'll give it to Mackenzie. Off the bench. It's a great decision. It's taken 4 minutes. He's found the back of the net. Tobias. Good ball across, as always. It's a great ball, actually. You know he's put a lot on it when it goes over Cliff's head. And Mackenzie, 4 minutes on the pitch, does equalise for us. We're going to offer some encouragement. Look, he loves it as well. He's giving it in the box. Come on. Let's turn this around. Let's get the win now. Let's get the win. We've been the better team here today. Don't know how we ended up 2-0 down. Let's keep this going. Half an hour. I don't know if we need to make some more changes. I think we probably do. Scores are all staying the same in the league as well. That St Mirren result's really, really good for us. I'm going to get Alvarez on out there. Sideline Steve as well. Yes, and I'm going to go positive. I'm going to do it. I'm going positive. I want the win here today. I want the win. This is going to be a bad decision instantly, isn't it? It's going to be an instant bad decision. I don't think the changes have even been made at the moment. Can we win this ball back? Put a foot in, please. Oh, no. That's well played. Don't like where this is going. Oh, that's so unfortunate. It's heavy deflection. Speechless on this. It can. Speechless on this. We've dominated them. How does this end up in?
It can't go on like this, can it?
Can. Oh, it's just so frustrating. So we need St Mirren to stay like that at the moment now, because we're throwing this away. I don't know about that. I'm not sure. Is that going to go straight into another one? I don't. Might get the England job when the international stuff comes in. Go on. I'm going to go Lancashire. I'm going to give him a go. Get them further forward. Would fit the criteria. Right, okay. Let's get out there and make a difference, lads. Come on. We at least need to draw this. The stats have been heavily in our favour. I don't think we're getting anything out of this. I pray you get the England job. Fair enough, Scott. You lot need to relax. We're doing a good job. We're doing a good job still. Good save there. You're sweating? Oh, top of the league. The top of the league. James Wilson's still there. Let's see how he has done. I'll have a look. Right, can we grab a late equaliser, please? Win that. Well done, Victoria. I thought Textura was lazy with that one. G&G's back in the A1 ball. Someone. Finally, thank you. Right, come on. Get a good ball in. Oh, that's poor. Ball across, please. Mackenzie's under it again. Keeper keeps it out. Tony Bloom was promised this win years ago in the Bible. I don't get that reference. Oh, that's going to be it. I don't think we're winning it. Not winning, sorry. I don't even think we're getting a point here. Luke!
Thanks for subscribing.
Luke, thank you very much for renewing the season ticket. You only get one Prime, so the fact that you use it is incredibly humbling. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. How are we, Luke? Pleasure to have you in. Enjoyed the stream the other day.
Welcome to the club.
How are you doing? I'm doing very well. Happy Tuesday. Harvey Andrew, welcome in as well. Thank you for the follow. It's a pleasure to have you in. Happy Tuesday. Luke, your hero. Thank you very much for the resub. Now let's grab an equaliser for Luke. Come on. Let's grab that equaliser. Get ourselves a point here today at least. Mackenzie, get a good ball across, please. It is into Textura. Textura, come on. We do grab a late equaliser. Harvey, I'm doing very well. How are you doing? Thank you for following. I appreciate it. It's a pleasure to have you. I'm doing better now. We really should have won this game. We'll have to take a point. Textura, just a lovely little touch. He just whips that one wide as well. Keeper nowhere near it. He's too tex for Eddie. Too sexy for Eddie. HEA. Oh, and Ross County equalised as well, so that's actually a really important goal for us. Unless it's about to get worse. I think this is going to be full time, isn't it? Unless we can get forward quickly. Let's get forward quickly. Go on then. Go on then. Win it. Win it. Go on. I dare you. I dare you. Oh. Have a go again. Alvarez. Oh, he's won it. Oh, they're checking it. They're checking it. They're checking it. We've given the goal. Come on. We've won it. Come on. Alvarez. Off the bench as well. Saves the day. Have that with your HEA scubs. Have that. Where are you? Let's be having you. Right, let's just blow the whistle here. What are we doing? What are we doing? Blow the whistle, ref. Right, no, what are we doing? Oh, actually, keep it going then. Get a good ball across. There we go, Lancashire. Oh, he nearly could have put it to bed. And there's the final whistle. Grit, determination and resilience. You love to see it. How's Clippy getting on? Any update on Victoria? How's your save going, Luke? It's going fantastic. It is going fantastic. We are top of the league by 2 points with a game in hand. Victori's starting every game and he's progressing very, very well. Cliff Hightower might be on his way to a Ballon d'Or. It's all looking very, very positive. Rigged, by the way. We got a clip of it, have we? I'm good, mate. On break at work, so decided to watch you. Harvey, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I hope work goes quickly. I hope you're nearly home. Heart's beating twice in a week. Heartless. Yeah, clipped it for you, Mr. Scotsman. Absolute hero. You will see that on the older Tiki-Toki. We're flying. We're absolutely flying. Made hard work of that. But you love to see it. Nowhere near home time, sadly. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope it goes quickly, at least. A1 Tiki-Toki. Hey, I'm no part of that manosphere malarkey. Do you think I'd fit in at all? Do you think I'd fit in at all? I don't. How long did you take to get promoted from each division? So, Self for Life, we went up in our first season in League 2. We finished second. Without the 15-point deduction, we would have finished first. We then finished mid-table, second season in League 1, and then we went up in the playoffs. We then survived on last day in the Championship. And then we were top until the last day. We bottled it on the last day and we went up through the playoffs and we've been in the Prem ever since. So we basically had one consolidation season each league and then went up through the playoffs. Finished at 12, sadly. That is quite the way to go. I do hope it goes quickly, Harvey. I do. Right, let's add those points on quick. There's going to be quite a few on that one. Oh, you asked how James Wilson was getting on, didn't you, Mr. Scotsman? James Wilson. Wait, that's a lot of hearts. He has scored 97 goals in 333 games.
Thank you for the raid.
He's doing quite well. Raiders. Marcus Maximus, welcome in. Thank you very much for the raid. I hope the stream went excellently. It is a pleasure to have you in. Welcome in, Raiders. If you don't know me, I'm A1 or Josh, or call me whatever you like. I've been called worse. We are currently managing Edinburgh City. We are in season 10. We haven't won a single piece of silverware yet. So what you've just been watching with Marcus over there, lower your standards quite rapidly. No, the season's going very, very well, though. We've stumbled on a bit of a good tactic, and we're top of the league now. We are flying. If you're not already, make sure to give Marcus Maximus a follow, a brilliant FM streamer, and also a really, really lovely guy. So get over there and give the man a follow. But welcome in, Raiders. How was the stream? Thank you very much for sending your stream over to me. Welcome. This is A1 TikTok. Those are false rumours. Ignore that. Ghost Dog, welcome in. I hope you're very well. Happy Tuesday. Thought they were maracas rather than drumsticks for a minute. I see. But nothing like a bit of late FM when I'm home. There you go, Javi. What save you got going on? I haven't won anything this season either, but I'm only at Christmas. Yeah, Marcus. Yeah. Season by season. Yeah, that's granted. It's been 9 years. I've not won a thing. 3 promotions, all playoffs. Crazy. 2 Eddie clubs, second and third in Europe. Wow. Yeah, absolutely flying at the moment. I did beat PSG 4-3. Well, that's a trophy in its own right, isn't it? That's a trophy in its own right. Right, we are going to play Malmo. Malmo's going to be our last game today because we are going to save the cup final for... Well, that's where we're going to start Thursday's stream. We do have a really, really big chance of our first piece of silverware in the save, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to start on Thursday. A cup final against St Mirren, who are struggling in the league. They are 7th. There's a chance. Doing Huddersfield to Prem, got them promoted to the Championship first season, but now on season 5 and can't get out of the Championship to get into the Prem. Championship is a really tough league. It is. You just beat PSG, you got lucky. Was it luck, was it, Marcus? Was it luck? I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing it. Pure talent. Pure tactical genius. If you're top, you're doing great. We are this season. I'm at the point where I put a bit of a short video out on all good platforms and some bad ones, and I just had loads of questions like asking about. I didn't do the points, did I? No. Yeah, asking about the tactic stuff. So I'm putting out a video on the tactic tomorrow. I've never actually done a tactic video, but we're absolutely flying since using it. So why not? No, it wasn't luck. Was spanking them 3-0 at halftime. They got lucky. Love that. Brilliant. Just picked quick pick and games. Just replaced my injured Cam with my backup goalkeeper. Well, Ben, that's not ideal at all. First half of the season goes so well in top 3, at least, and then rest half of the season goes badly. That's what we're waiting on. That's what we're waiting on. Oh, Little Jack's renewed his contract. We've got him for another 3 years. He's still only on 4.5k a week, which is mental. Scotty Scott's not happy. You're going to have to leave then. Oh, you don't want to? Get out of my office. Right, let me do those points. I think I took a screenshot and then completely forgot. Did I take the screenshot? I think I took the screenshot, didn't I? Did I not? I don't know. I'll do another one. Let's read those stats. I feel like there's someone else as well. Yeah, Mackenzie has a goal and a point there, so we'll add those on after. Tekshiro, man of the match. Marcus says, switch to a target forward, had a young striker who I want to develop, but he couldn't play shadow striker, so switch tactic around a little bit to suit him. 8 goals, 3 assists in 10 games. Absolutely flying. Sometimes it's that tweak that does it, isn't it? Sometimes it's that little tweak. That's what happened to ours, really. We were doing well at the start of the season. I've tweaked it a little bit, and we're just absolutely flying. What you did just, you came in just after, was actually our Edinburgh derby. We went away to Hearts. As you can see, we dominated the stats. But we were 3-2 down in the 91st minute, and we managed to win that game. 91st and 94th minute goals. I've actually realised that they just both scored and assisted each other. You love to see it. Dak J, I'm going to say Dak J. I hope I've pronounced that correctly. Sorry if I haven't. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. It's a pleasure to have you. He's only 18. Sounds like he's got a bright future ahead of him there, Marcus. Harvey says, I might do a new save, but don't know who to do. What sort of league are you thinking, Harvey? We can suggest. John says, hey, just wanted to apologise. I've missed a fair bit today. I'm still not 100% and my legs are very poor. Thanks for the stream. Going to go and relax. Make sure to relax, John. I hope that, I hope you feel better soon. No need to apologise whatsoever. You stopping by is more than I could ever ask for, and I appreciate that. I hope you have a fantastic evening and get yourself rested up. Aidan, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing very well. Welcome in. I hope you've had a good week so far. Give me 5 minutes. I'm going to go put food on. I'm starving, and it's steak and eggs time, Marcus. You're flirting on the internet with a dinner like that. Fantastic. We have seen the Southampton news. It's crazy. I'll do any league in England. I would be biased and say do Swindon. I'd say Swindon as a Swindon fan. Dak J, good evening. I hope you're doing very well. Welcome in. Thank you for that follow. I do appreciate it. Am I pronouncing your name correctly? I do hope so. Port Vale to glory, says Desmano. Right, let's apply those points. And then it was just Mackenzie, whose points didn't get added last time for some reason. So that was 20, wasn't it? And now he needs, so it'd be 24. There we go. 24. And if we look at the table, the Mad Hatter is flown out up top. Yes, you are. Oh, I'm glad to hear it. I don't usually, so it's a pleasure to hear that I've actually got it right. Our last game of the day, we are going to be travelling away to Malmo in the Europa League. God reaches 1,000 games as manager. Go on, Ben. Harvey says, I'm a Swindon fan. Don't want to do my own team. Harvey, are you also a Swindon fan? I am a Swindon fan myself. What do you make then? Were you Holloway in or out? Oh no. Al Hazem, who bought Alfie Babbage, want Tekshiro. That means money's going to start calling. Not another Swindon fan. Overrunning the Scots almost. Playing a KV Mechelen save. I don't know why I went Scouse for a second there. That's Belgium, isn't it? Is that Belgium? Oh, we've got our youth intake as well. And as always, it's poor. Wow, okay. Go on, Harvey, lad. Yeah, there's quite a few Swindon fans in here, Harvey. Now we are clear, Scubs. I'm not sure doing so well at the start of the season till near end. Yeah, exactly. We threw it away big time. But I'm hoping that there's going to be a clear out of the staff, and Holloway's going to get his own backroom staff in, and then we have a chance to see if you fail with your own staff and all things given to you, then it's failure. But I think one more season. I'm fully Holloway in. Me too, Bedders. Me too. I'm not sure. I'd never suffer. I didn't see that, Jason. Harvey said, oh yeah, we saw that. Who'd have thought every single Swindon fan on the planet is in this stream? Pacey, love it. Yes, it's Belgium. I'm in my 3rd season, back-to-back European competitions as a bad team, so not complaining. That sounds really good. I was in Belgium in my YouTube series, and sorry, we are going to do a bit of self-promotion. If you're not already, I'd very much appreciate you hitting that link and jumping over and subscribing to my YouTube channel. I am pushing towards 500 subs, so any help to that would be greatly appreciated. But I do have a journeyman save on there, Dak J, and I was in Belgium for a while on there. I was at Loughran. Such a mess it was at the end. It really was. Since the festive period, really, we fell apart, didn't we? We hate Airdrie. Whoa. Scubs will not enjoy that. Holloway working with the staff he didn't want. Well, not so much he didn't want. He just came in and worked with what was there. And I'm not saying in any way that Holloway doesn't need to take blame, because of course he does. But the staff have been a part of like 4 or 5 failing systems. So at what point do you need to refresh that as well, is what I'd say. Promotions, I also... Oh, actually, thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. It does mean a lot. I started the channel in September, so I'm really, really trying to push it. I have a new episode every week. I also do a weekly series on the Sort It Out SI channel, and I'm starting to try and get sort of like one-off videos coming as well. Like I'm doing a video on my current tactic that will come out tomorrow, so I'd appreciate that. Bloody promotions. Oh, Josh, if you want another town fan to follow, STP Chronicles on here. Excellent streamer, suffering from across the pond. Wow, okay. How have Swindon gone global? What did they stream? We'll get you to 500 subs soon and 1k soon after, Mr. Scotsman. You stop it. You. But not. You can do that, please. Ben says, in for the top 3 fight, and we have a below-average facilities at Edinburgh. It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. My youth intake is always poor every year. I think that's the next thing we need to work on. He streams FM? Oh, even better. I'll make sure to check him out. Scub says, by the way, there is no derby with the Bankies. Who are the Bankies? You've got a derby with East Stirling and all then? Yous hate us. We don't care about you amateurs. Scubs, was that to me? I don't know if that's to me. I spot Ajax IRL, so don't have a great season. How did the season go? So I'm not too clued up on the Dutch league. Also, I mean, at this point, it just feels like I'm trying to follow you. But yeah, I was managing on my journeyman in Belgium, and now I'm managing in Holland, actually. And believe me, if you say another team, I'm not just going to say I'm there as well. It's just coincidence. Scotsman says, I'm close to 3,500. You defo deserve over 1k. I'm still very, very new to it, though, Mr. Scotsman. I still think there's a lot to learn, and there's a lot wrong with my videos. But you can only learn each video, and that's what I'm trying to do. Harvey says, first time popping into the stream, really enjoyed it. Harvey, I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. And as I said, I do hope work flies by. I know you've still got a lot left of your shift, but I hope we've at least made this time go a little bit quicker. But thank you for the kind words. I really do appreciate that. It's been a pleasure having you in. For anyone that is new here, if you are interested, if you can put up with my annoying tones for any longer, I do stream every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, I nearly forgot myself, and Saturday, if anyone was wanting to keep up with Edinburgh. Exclamation mark schedule and all of that good stuff, because we know what we're doing around here, don't we? It's getting there, mate. Getting there, exactly that. We need to play playoffs against Groningen, and after that, probably Utrecht to get Conference League. Otherwise, no Europe for Ajax. That would be a sad season, that, isn't it? Ajax, a staple of European football. Chasey says, to be fair, Scots, you've been on YouTube forever and a day. You might even predate me. There we go. Shawnee, how are we? Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing fantastically well. Asking KSI to judge on Britain's Got Talent is like asking the fans to babysit. But at least the public are entertained. Shawnee, fair enough. I mean, I'm going to give it. I'll be popping in every day now. You're a good lad and a great streamer. Harvey, you're going to make me blush. Thank you, Harvey. I do really appreciate the kind words. I do very much appreciate that. Right, we are going to go with... Actually, what do we have? Oh, we've got a cup final next, haven't we? The cup final's on Sunday. No, we're going to rotate. I know Europe should be big for us, and it is big for us. But I'm rotating. We're going to start Mackenzie today. We're going to start our killer today. I'm going to start Lancashire today. And I'm going to start Scotty Scott. I want us to be as fit as possible for this cup final. We're not messing around. Trying to make you blush. Oh, stop it. You are connected to the chat, so big ups on that. Keep it going. That's the main thing I do this for, Dak J. If ever it looks like I'm getting behind on chat, I'm always going to go back. There's one thing I can threaten you all with. If you type a message, you know you're getting a reply, that's for sure. I didn't realise how tired Scotty is, so Palmer's going to come back in. No, that's the reason I do it. I do it to have a chat with people, so that's the main thing for me. Surplus of requirements. Oh, my facility's downgraded. Brilliant. Miss Scotsman says, November 2022 I started and been inconsistent ever since. That's one way to go. Back to work now, mate. See you Thursday. Harvey, thank you for stopping by. I hope work flies by, and I look forward to seeing you on Thursday. Mad Hatter says stop the waffle, so we'll get into the game. Lancashire's also tired, I've just seen, so we're going to start Cliff. Dak J, get yourself in the Discord. We have a lovely community full of wonderful people. And me. So get yourself in there. You'll be welcome. And it chats. It chats. Only 22. I thought you were creeping up on the decade as well. There you go. Right, let's get into this game. It's going to be the last game of the day. We have Malmo away in Europe. We've rotated a little bit. See you later, mate. Bye, chat. I hope all your days go well. I hope you have a fantastic evening, although it is, at the peril of an employer, but I hope it goes quickly. Right, come on. We need a good performance here to end today. We've had a very, very positive stream of performances. Let's get after it. I don't recognise any of their players. I didn't actually check how they've been getting on either. I probably should have looked. Probably should have looked how they've been getting on. Is that Mrs. A1 getting home? That is good. We haven't just been broken into. Don't worry. I thought I was on the way out there. We're alright, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry. Right, come on. Oh, Malmo are in 30th. They've only got 3 points so far. So we'd hope that we get a positive result here. We would hope for a positive result. That's Alfie back to get you. Don't. I see him in my nightmares. Do you have a CCTV on your front door? I've got a ring doorbell, so I can see. It tells me when someone's at the door. Like, it notifies me. It sends my phone a notification if someone rings the doorbell, but if someone sort of walks past the front of my house, I get like a mini notification. Cliff has to go from distance. Wow, keeps it out. Didn't think you'd need one in a gated Tory community. You really just set yourself up for that one, didn't you? That was what that was set up for, wasn't it? That was what that was. No tracking devices going on. No. How's Edinburgh, Smakaya? We are absolutely flying at the moment. I say that as Malmo come forward and probably shut me up, but we've done very, very well today. Didn't even need you to interact there. Exactly. You just chuck that ball up for yourself and hit the dinger. Oh, that's a good strike. He has a doorman as well, so I don't know why he has CCTV. Yeah, I was just checking that Jeeves opened the door for Mrs. A1. Can't get good help these days. Credit where credit is due, Josh. I popped in a couple of months ago and really enjoyed the streams and getting to know the community. Urban Mammoth, well, it's been a pleasure having you in. I do appreciate all the kind words. I need someone to humble me here because my head's not going to fit through the door with all you being so nice. No, Urban Mammoth, I appreciate everyone coming in and it just means a hell of a lot more when people return. So the fact that you keep showing up means the world to me, and it's been a pleasure having you get involved in the community. I really, really enjoy it. So thank you very much for just, continuing to turn up. Most British butler doorman name ever. Exactly that. It was either that or, why have I forgot? Oh, Alfred. I was going to say Batman. Cliff's under that one. He's just couldn't get it. It's a nice humble, right? Yeah, like an apple humble. Nice. Yes, Micaiah. We are flying at the moment. 500 subs, then grow your head. Exactly that. Not there yet. Where's this gated community in Swindon? You secretly in Earlstoke? I've not heard of that, Jason. Sorry, Caps. You are a ginger Tory. Right, brilliant. Don't want to be rude. Oh, I'm only kidding. 5 months and I have such a deep parasocial relationship with most of you. Exactly that. Look, 5 months, 8 days. And Mada, I can't go about, I'd say, 36 minutes without speaking to any of us. And I love it. Bongo is here to humble you. Join the Discord. It's going to be a pleasure to have you, Ben. It's going to be a pleasure to have you in. Oh, I thought the keyboard was going to flap at that one. 4 months for Mr. Scotsman. Exactly. You get a morning to... I'll sell the Discord to you very, very quickly, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't take much. You get Madrid mornings with the Mad Hatter, where you get to see the wonderful sunrise of Madrid. You get Discord exclusive videos from Bongo, wishing you a good night. And then you have to put up with me in between it. Earlstoke is the prison out by devices. Oh, is it? Okay. What else do you need? Mine is exclusive to Discord. It is indeed. Generally thought it has been longer. I know, you get less for murder being around here for that long, don't you? Take your time, Victoria. Well done. Well done. Here we go. Here comes the goal. This is 1-0, ladies and gentlemen. This is 1-0. Great ball, Mackenzie. There we go. Told you. Ryan Mackenzie. Well, what a crazy evening. Dave, fill us in. Fill us in on the evening in the detail. Not like, you know what I mean, give us a smack or anything. I don't know what the terminology is up north. I feel like I might have just offered you out for a fight, and I hope I didn't. Rangers away. Either I win 1-0 or lose 6-1. There's no in between. Mackenzie low-key becoming a clinical striker lately? He is. So he's on loan from Chelsea and he looks a hell of a player. Southampton kicked out. Borough reinstated. Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. Looks like you're going to... Yeah, go on. Yeah, Dave, see, we've been discussing it, and not everyone agrees with me, but for me, I just don't think if you lose in a knockout scenario, you should be in. I just think Hull should be going up. I think Hull should just be going up. I don't think you should lose and get another chance. Ball across, nearly there. I think fill us in is Northern for offering yourself out for far more intimate than fight. Right, okay. Better than a fight, I guess. Oh, Alvarez, you love to see it. It's Alvarez and Mackenzie show at the moment. It will be Sky. They will want a game played for the money put in. Also, to sell the Discord, there's the What's for Dinner channel where you get to see Desmano's Michelin chef cooking. And there's a photos channel where you get outstanding photos of sunsets and sunrises and stuff. Mad, you've got to leave out my dinners from the What's for Dinner. No? Surely that... No? Going to be hostile household in Mr. Dave's on Saturday. There you go. Yeah, Hull should have been promoted. I do agree. FS promoted. What's FS? Oh, you also get to see Josh's plates of peas. Right, brilliant. Oh, okay, moving on. No one cares about your dinner. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, you can see A1's peas with a side of something else. Right, okay, sorry for liking nutrients. Sorry, I don't just have a plate of beige. Nothing wrong with a plate of beige. Nothing wrong with a plate of beige at all. Right, we're 2-0 up in Europe. Mad Hatter, I'll give you that. All right, that's twice you got me tonight. Absolutely rattled. Apparently, we have prepped for both clubs, but we have to switch all focus now to Borough in 3 days, but they've been training for us since 2 days after losing. Very true. Your cooking looks incredible, does it? Does. Plate of beige are some of the best dinners you can have. Exactly that. I lived off them on uni. Who doesn't like nutrition? And before you answer, I don't want an answer. Fair enough. Asked and not answered. Texura has a go. Oh, we're walking it. This abuse is scandalous. I know, just because I like peas, Jason. It's like, I like peas. I like green on my plate and I get abused for it. My political beliefs are questioned due to liking vegetables. Anyway. Imagine selling this absolute beast. He's just too good. He's the top scorer in the league. Ripley from centre mid. Tex turning it on for the Saudi scouts. He's going nowhere. I will pay whatever they're offering. Imagine if we won the final and we've spied as well in the end. Can you imagine, Dave? Do you know what? You should go down there and spy on them. Take your phone. Send it into the club email. It didn't exactly look like a high-tech setup, does it? I bet you've got a good enough phone camera. Get down there, stand behind a tree. You're all good. Right, we're flying here at the moment. This is the sort of performance you want to end a day on. Mackenzie makes it 4. We're absolutely flying. To be fair, I usually have a small cooked tea in the evening. Probably should try to eat more, but don't want to eat too much at the same point. Yeah, Matt, I know the thing is that you've been working on is having like more sort of structured schedule to your meals. So I think the main thing is just, yeah, eating multiple times a day rather than just sort of what you were doing previously. I think that's the main thing. And then you can worry about sort of how much after, I guess. Is Ryan Scottish? He is, I believe. No, English? English. Looks fantastic, though. I mean, we're not going to be... I think we've got an option to buy, haven't we? But it's stupid money. All whole Saturday? I am for Dave, 100%. Plus, also, as I said, I just don't think teams that lose should be in a tournament. Pay it? I think it was silly, Mr. Scotsman. Like, money we can't pay. I think it was like 12 million or something. I can't pay that. The club aren't worth that. Mackenzie's about to get his hat-trick here and show me why I should just pay it. Watch this. No, awful. Send him back. I'm all whole Saturday. McBurney deserves it. Mad Hatter says, yeah, I agree. That's bad that a team that got knocked out are in the final. Well, Mad Hatter, you want to hear something worse? When Swindon cheated and got kicked out of the Pizza Cup, Luton got reinstated in it and they won the whole thing. So for all of you pub quiz frequenters, that is going to be a pub quiz question at some point. Who was the only team to lose in the Papa John's Trophy and win it? It's Luton. Yeah, but whatever happens to Swindon is karma. Fair enough. What round was that in? I want to say we were going to play in the quarter-final. Bedders, chasing. Correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like we were about to play Plymouth in the quarter-final, weren't we, if we went through? I mean, I'll be Borough, but I went to uni there and I barely care, so I probably won't even watch. Fair enough. Fair enough. How McBurney didn't get called up to Scotland is absolutely mind-boggling. Right, that's a fantastic first half. Let's keep going. Sounds about right. I think we were going to the quarterfinals. Matt Clark has his faves, and that's it. Same with how Southgate was, really, wasn't it? And not that, obviously, there was too many sort of glaring omissions from England squads throughout Southgate's tenure, but he definitely had his favourites. I mean, sort of Henderson's, Calvin Phillips, Maguire. I mean, obviously, I'm not saying these players didn't deserve to go, but Maguire obviously going for a rough patch. He was always going to be picked. I thought McBurney was Irish, not Scottish. To be fair, we're used to getting screwed by the EFL, though. I remember 1990. I do not, as I was -4. I wasn't even a glint in my father's eye. Where are Rangers in the Europa League? I'm not sure. We can have a look after. I mean, he's ginger. Who is? Not mind-boggling at all. Look at previous comments. What was it? McBurney is actually from Leeds. Absolutely struggling to get any of my youngsters out on loan. Hate it. Ripley, I always struggle with that. And I've spoke to other streamers that have said that they don't really struggle with the loaning things. No one ever want my youngsters. And I've got talented youngsters. Like, I'm not looking for them to play in the Prem. Like, I'm happy for them to drop a league. Just no one ever goes for them. I don't know if it's maybe, like, the wages are too high. I don't really know. Right, let's make some changes so we're not running anyone into the ground before this cup final. Texera definitely coming off. Yeah, I'm struggling to stop people making me loan offers for mine. Well, la-dee-da. Save some for the rest of us. Let's take Cliff off. Let's get Lancashire on for the last few. Palmer. Let's get Ibrahim on in there. And I'm happy to pay their full wages. I've got the budget. Well, there you go. That's what I mean. It's just frustrating, isn't it? Yeah, no, we'll stick with that. That's fine. I don't need to tell you anything. Just get out there and do it. Did I just cancel the changes? Yes, I did. Feathers for Texera, wasn't it? Out of possession, we did that. Screening. Palmer off for Ibrahim. Who else did I do? That was it, wasn't it? I think that was it. Yeah, because we don't need to bring the wingers on today. 3-2 win at home over the Celts. Lovely. You love to see it. Go on then. Let's get this done. Let's get this done. We've absolutely battered Malmo here today. We've absolutely battered them. I tell you what, Mackenzie's going to be a dark horse for fantasy picks in future streams. I don't see what's been put in Discords. Oh, what was this? Oh, he didn't even get the call up. Oh, I see. Right, okay. Yeah, but to be fair, David Bowie is probably about 60, isn't he? I'm not sure he'd do a job at right back. Did you see João Pedro party watch along for the Brazilian? Oh, no, that's embarrassing. He got left out, didn't he? Oh, no, I've not seen it. Is that like second-hand embarrassing? Oh, I'm cringing at the thought of it. Oh, no, that's tough. Poor guy. Family and friends all there, and yeah, he didn't get caught. Oh, no, it's like second-hand embarrassment. I mean, I feel bad for him because he deserves it. Oh, that's harsh. Basically said he didn't want called up because he's bad, but now we're at the World Cup, he wants it. Oh, right, okay. The Mario Balotelli scored a 93rd minute winner. Let's go, love it. So Rangers, sorry, I forgot who asked where Rangers were. They just lost 2-1 against Bodo Glimt. It doesn't let us see the league at this point. That was another good win. Ended on a 4-0 win. Let's see where Rangers are. Does it show us here? Rangers are... They're in 27th. They're not even progressing at the moment. They're in 27th. We've all got playoffs now, the top 8. We're a point off top. We play Frankfurt as our last group stage game as well. Who did they draw against? They drew 3-3 with Spurs. They've had a fairly friendly run. So I think we've still got... You play 8 games, right? I think we've got Victoria Pilsen and Frankfurt left. Best thing will be when Barnes doesn't get in the England World Cup squad. I will laugh so much. Desmano says, right, grubs up. Have a great rest of the evening, everyone. Love you, Desmano. It's been a pleasure speaking as always. I hope you have a fantastic evening, and I hope that meal is as good as it always looks. Right, I'm off. See you all later, Mr. Scotsman, as well. It's been a pleasure chatting. I might drop you a message later. Obviously, I mean, reply to it in the morning if needs be, of course. But just around that tactic stuff, I will give you a shout later, potentially, if I give myself a headache. But thank you very much for offering, and I hope you have a fantastic evening. Thank you for being here. I was going to say, message me if you need to. I will do. I hope Barnes makes it to the end to end the Scottish fans wanting him. Have a good one, Scotsman. James, how are we? Welcome in. I am only going to apologise for the timing. We are just finishing, but it's a pleasure to hear from you. How are you, James? Happy Tuesday. So, ladies and gentlemen, where we leave it today, on Thursday, we are going to start Thursday's stream with a chance at our first piece of silverware. We have a Premier Sports Cup final against St Mirren. As you can see, we are just in fantastic form. We're top of the league. We're second in the Europa League group. It's looking very, very positive. Recovering after that wonderful bottle at the weekend? Yeah. Right. Oh, actually, I need to put points on quick. Just made a 14 million... big money? 14 million... What? Sorry, Ben, I don't get what you mean. You just sold someone 14 million, do you mean? Or? Oh, you just put in a 14 million bid. Wow. I don't have that sort of money at all. I know you're further ahead and you've won lots of things, though, haven't you? Right, let's read those stats. Who got man of the match? Mackenzie, of course. Sutherland, Mackenzie. Right, we'll just do that, and then we will see who's won today. I will stick it in the Discord as always. But if we go man of the match on there as well for Mackenzie, we'll apply those points. And don't listen to the chat. It's not always correct. Not always correct. But it is Mad Hatter that wins today. I dropped down to 5th in the end. Mr. Scotsman, Pacey Quaker and Urban Mammoth all joint second, but Mad Hatter, our comfortable winner. In fact, Phil. And the City game was great, although I did miss the first goal getting a drink. It was the second one that mattered, though, James. They stay up, buzzing about it. Not rigged. Not at all. Right, we're going to save it again because I'm always scared that I haven't saved it. I know, Ball, you do indeed. Right, let's jump over to the other screen and let's see who's around for a raid. And then I can thank all of you wonderful people for putting up with me for the time being. So who is live? Who is on? Who is on? Who is on? I'm thinking I want to go somewhere a bit different. Who is around? Have a lovely evening. What? Thank you, Bedders. I will do. Let me see who's in the Football Manager category. If not, I do have somewhere to go. Again, ladies and gentlemen, in no way. It's just something I'm incredibly proud of when I've clicked on. I am top of the category at the moment. This is mind-boggling. Right, let's go to. Yeah, let's go to load G&G. Let's go to load. We're gonna go over there. I've not been there in a long time. So let's go right. Load FM. Let's jump over there. So, I want to say a massive, massive thank you, as always, to everyone for spending your Tuesday evening with me. It is greatly appreciated. As I was saying when we were speaking to Mammoth just then and a few other people, it's just an absolute pleasure seeing so many of you come back so often. I really do appreciate it. It's not taken for granted at all. We've put together such an amazing community here, and I just thoroughly enjoy every minute on stream because of you wonderful people. So thank you all for making it so enjoyable. I want to say a massive thank you for all the new follows today. There has been a few, so thank you to everyone that has showed their beautiful face for the first time. Thank you to Marcus Maximus and the United City FM for the very generous raids. I really appreciate that. Also, a special thank you to Matt and Real Life Luke FM for the resubs, and to Bedders and Bongo for the bits and the humorous and entertaining messages that pop up on the screen that comes with it. So thank you all very much for the support. I really do appreciate it. I am going to be back now on Thursday, and it will be a bit of a big one. We've got a very big chance of a first piece of silverware. So make sure you're here nice and early. We'll do a bit of waffle as we always do, but we're going to be getting straight into that cup final. Let's hope we can finally put aside this empty trophy cabinet. Thank you all once again. I will see you on Thursday. Have a great evening, everyone.